Diceolation. I'm Tom, and I'll be your Dungeon Master for tonight.
Hi, I'm Rich, and I'll be playing Bagerac, the Half-Orc Barbarian.
Hi, I'm Em, and I'm playing Faix, the Changeling Blood Hunter.
Hey, I am Lacey. I am playing Jamesy, Jameson, James the James, and Aarakocra Ranger.
Hi, I'm Oakley, and I'm playing Lours, the Kalashtar Druid.
Hi, I'm Dave. I'm playing Magemak, a reforged Celestial Warlock, having given up my path to Mashulk and now a servant of Primus.
Hi, I'm Bell, and I'm playing Natasha Bardingfield, the Swiftfoot Halfling Bard.
Hi, I'm Shawbor, and I'm playing Relaxio, a Yanti, Pureblood Warlock.
So good evening everyone, and welcome back to another week of being daft with dice.
Good evening, Dice Roll fans.
There he is. So,
cheers.
All ready? Dice warmed up?
Balls.
Excellent. Stirring response as usual.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Okay.
Genuinely didn't realise you were asking.
That's generally what happens. If you hear me asking you a question, it's probably awaiting a response.
I thought it was like a rhetorical question to like the viewers at home.
I mean,
Wow, you thought wow.
Could have been, but I would have addressed our lovely two viewers in chat directly.
When catching up on last week's, I did notice that there's quite a few times where you'll say something and just met with deadly silence. There was one bit where it was only Honky talking for a really long time, and I could hear it in his voice that he was like, anyone else? Anyone want to jump
heroes
in?
stand around with their thumbs up their asses.
That's why my dice are. That's why it's warm.
Well, Natasha filibusters for the entire episode.
Right, let's get into it then. So, last time you were summoned by the Archdruid Galagel Tathviel to assist in the establishment of a new druidic grove in the misty forest southeast of Waterdeep. After travelling to the forest, the Archdruid set you to work pacifying the local wildlife which had been impeding their progress. Given the option, you chose to investigate the Garden of Rest, a burial site some distance away from the grove where some living plant creatures had taken up residence. After dispatching the monsters, you were accosted by the Court of Dryads. Their leader informed you that the Archdruid had been forbidden from establishing a grove, and that doing so was dangerous and damaging to the forest. Returning to confront the Archdruid, you found they had already begun the ritual to empower the grove, but Tathviel had redirected the energies into themselves, transforming the ancient wood elf into a monstrous aberration. A battle ensued, and with the help of the Dryad Court Mother, the Archdruid was slain. The Dryads thanked you for your assistance and began to heal the forest. Tonight's adventure begins in the town of Daggerford, roughly 3 days later. The day previous, Aradel and Faix met you in the town's main meeting place, the River Shining Tavern, to divide the spoils from the Crimson Archive, including a large amount of gold and some interesting artefacts. Aradel also flat-out blackmailed you into providing assistance to the town of Daggerford in exchange for not having the Wizards' College investigate the party's numerous activities.
Of course you did.
Oh dear.
So, with that, you've all spent a night in the River Shining Tavern, so you all benefit from a long rest. Your rooms were quite graciously paid for by Aradel on the Wizards' College coin, so you've all had a nice relaxing sleep in comfortable beds. Everyone except for Relaxio.
Wanking.
Ironic.
As you slept, you dreamt of yourself floating in a dark void. And as you looked around, you could see that your equipment and armour was covered in a thin layer of ice you recognised as the effect of the armour of Agathis. And from the dark you heard a voice whispering out to you, saying, "Accept this gift." And as you look down, the frosty crystals start to shift and change shape, becoming more scale-like and taking on a slightly greenish hue.
Burn it.
Burn it with fire.
Burn it. Burn it now. Throw it away and burn it.
Kiss
Isn't
it.
that his god, isn't it? A snaky god.
Don't be so insulting.
Wake.
That's racist.
You wake in your bed with
Not if you're
vague memories of the vision that you received.
Okay.
So, meet everyone downstairs in the main area of the tavern. Aradol's instructions are to report to the Daggerford militia officers just on the southern end of town. She's mentioned briefly to you something about a lost shipment from upriver, but has advised that you speak directly with Watch Commander Garrett in the barracks. How would you like to proceed?
On my feet, please, Tom.
I'm not going to make you roll for that, unsurprisingly. You are naturally proficient at walking on feet.
Make Badger roll for it though, because he's probably had a few drinks.
Yeah. How far is it to the barracks from where we are?
The barkeep informs you that it's no more than a few minutes walk across town, maybe 10 minutes or so.
Should we get a taxi?
Yeah.
Got me to yeet you there.
I was going to jump on your
I'm
back.
being
to be honest with you,
yeeted
actually.
everywhere.
As
You
your
can holler
absence.
an ubber. Let's holler an ubber.
A nubber? Is that like a...
An ubber.
Oh, an ubber.
Yeah.
Bear.
So, as you
We're
make your
going to
way
the-
out of the tavern, a cart rolls past you, almost hitting you. You get sworn at quite loudly by the driver. You notice that on the side of the wagon is an Ubber badge. And following the landlord's directions, you make your way out through the tavern and through the fairly narrow, winding, what passes as a main road in this town, leading south between the buildings. A few of the locals give you some sideways glances. It's a predominantly human settlement, so an eclectic group of adventurers such as yourselves are a bit of an unusual sight for them. And after about 10-15 minutes of walking, yeeting, harassing locals, you arrive at a large open space that's been roped off in front of a row of terrace buildings. And inside the roped off area you can see several groups of younger members of the townsfolk, maybe sort of late teens, early 20s, and they're being given instruction on spears and crossbows by some of the more veteran-looking members. All of them equipped with the same armour, which is like a breastplate and this sort of wide-brimmed metal helmet, in a variety of sort of alright and kind of ill-fitting arrangements. Making your way around this training ground, you get a better look at the terrace buildings on the far side. And there's signs next to the doors indicating these are dormitories and living quarters for the Daggerford militia. And the signage on the final building in the row reads Watch Commander's Office.
Should we knock the door? That was great sound effect.
Thank
that
you.
Reasonably gruff voice from outside saying, "Come!"
I beg your pardon.
Maybe I'll come in first.
Sorry, not on demand.
I'm gonna open the door and walk through. I'm gonna be the man
Only
that
it was that easy.
leads forward today.
Okay. So as you make your way into the office, there's a large desk and an older human male sat behind it, completely bald, fairly neat and close trimmed, dark greying beard. And he's got quite an ornate pipe in one hand, and he's just studying a bunch of paper on his desk. And without looking up, he goes, "How many are you?"
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 was 6.
6,
And-
right.
And it, mate.
How many orcs?
None.
One.
Half.
Half.
You didn't say half orc. We're lying. We got half an orc.
And how many birds have you brought with you?
Oh, the one.
Unfortunately.
Just me.
We've got the one bird over there. He's a right tit.
At this point, you kind of see him furrow his brow, and he looks up and looks at you and goes, "Are you the instructors from the falconry school?"
Yes.
For you, we could be.
Let's roll with this.
Do I
I
look
find
like?
that if you roast them, they taste the best. I wouldn't do it.
We didn't say
so
culinary school.
It's going to be one of those nights tonight.
because we were expecting for a group to come along to give some of the lads training on dealing with hunting parties and aerial support.
Well, we got just the man for that. Or bird.
Oh, excellent.
Birdman.
Well, we're taking it's doing
Bird person.
work's going on out in the commons area out the back. If you just go over there and tell them you're here for the orc and kestrel manoeuvres in the park, they'll show you where to go.
That came out of nowhere.
I am 100% okay with this. Absolutely, right away.
Yeah, we doing it.
We're all a shower of bastards.
As long as
Come
you
on
play
then,
Knock
Pecker.
Pipes as we leave.
Come on.
I
Have you
got,
got,
on,
have you got some bird perches
Come
in
on,
there as well?
Pecker.
I got away to see James perched on Badger's arm
Yeah.
Come
with a
on,
little
Pecker.
with a little blindfolds on.
Bagerac. Have we got a glove big enough for Bagerac?
The commander just looks a little bit confused at you and just goes,
Oh,
"You're not from the falconry school, are you?"
what gave it away?
Clearly an obvious lack of expertise with kestrels.
Did someone? That was a cheap shot right there.
Can't breathe.
I feel it was the part where I suggested eating them first.
Shuffles through his notes again and goes, "Oh, you must be the lot from the Wizards' College."
Yeah. Falconry
Right.
school sounds better.
Yeah,
though.
me good with magic.
That explains the absence of both orcs and kestrels.
Hey, I'm here.
I
No,
think
you're
we've got
half
both
here.
of those things.
You're half here.
Right, I am Watch Commander Daniel Garrett. Takes
That's a nice
a
watch.
Hit
slow
carrot.
drag on the pipe.
Sounds like carrot.
Goes, I don't know how much you've been filled in on the details of our request, but I'll go over it for your benefit. Takes a drag on the pipe. We ordered a shipment of lumber and metal from the town of Julcoon, which is now 3 weeks overdue. May not be of much concern to you, but the supplies are desperately needed for improving the standard of equipment for the militia. Julcoon's probably about 2 days along the river to the east. So when it didn't arrive, we sent a squad of 5 guardsmen to go and investigate. And that was over a week ago. And we've heard nothing from either the search party or directly from Julcoon since. And as a result, we've had to apply for outside sources with greater expertise and equipment than we can provide to hopefully recover the shipment and, even better, find out what happened to the troops I sent to go and take a look for it. Now, I appreciate you probably won't be overly familiar with the region, so I've assigned Guardsman Eric Ordinaire to accompany you.
Wonderful.
You'll find him outside. Fairly amiable lad. Brown hair. He's a bit weird, but you get used to him.
Does he know much about kestrels?
You'd have to ask him. Apparently his parents were cabbage farmers.
Alright then. Thanks.
No problem. If you take the southern gate out of town, that'll put you directly onto the banks of the river. You can go past the port, head east. Let us know what you find. He goes back.
Can
to,
we leave our bird here while we do it?
I mean,
You'll blend in.
He'll do wonderfully at the falconry school. He could do with a bit of training.
you probably have to speak to the chaps at the falconry school about that. To be honest, they might take it a bit of a personal slight if you turn up with a fully grown ambulatory and vocal bird.
It's all right.
That is true.
Think
He is very vocal. All right. Well, see you later.
He motions for you to get out of his office, for he has many things to consult and confuse people with. Who is first out of the door?
Me.
Natasha, you are immediately greeted by a beaming face. Human, male, curly brown hair, and an outstretched hand. They're wearing the same uniform that you've seen on the other guardsmen here, the same breastplates, leather sort of jerkin underneath, rough cloth trousers, decent boots, carrying a spear in one hand, and they've got their right hand outstretched in a very enthusiastic looking start of a handshake.
Slap his hand away.
Yes, it.
Social distancing prevents me from shaking your hand today, but hi! How are you?
I'm wonderful on this wonderful day, fellow mortals. I am Guardsman Eric Ordinaire. You may call me Eric.
Eric, could you tone it down a bit? Some of us have got hangovers here.
Are you the guy that we've got to ask about why kestrels like cabbage farming?
Kestrels don't like cabbage farming. Kestrels do not have hands.
He's right. He's not wrong.
He's not wrong.
But why did he have to say it like that? Are you okay?
I am very well. I am having a lovely day. Commander Garrett has said that I should escort you on our quest to find the supplies and our missing comrades.
That sounds splendid. How about you go right at the front?
I
and
will
just
indeed, for I know
lead
the way along the river.
I
Follow
bet
me,
you
new
do.
friends.
Okay, less of the friend talk.
Can I stab him now or later?
Later. We need to actually go there. But just,
A joke. We're
Oh,
already good friends.
why?
Yes, joke. I'll put the javelin away.
Okay, so lead on. There's a good farmer.
So, Guardsman Eric shows you the way out of town. So you go down, across the training ground, and a couple of turns and out through the south gate. Along
The Gareth South Gate.
No.
Okay.
You go out to the south gate of Daggerford and start heading east along the river. As you make your way along the port, you can see boats of various sizes. You're quite close to sort of a main estuary, so there's some fairly large boats. Ships, some might say, going on, unloading and loading various bits and crates and bits and pieces. And you carry on along the river. There's a narrow path, probably 3 people wide, for you to travel along. It's a nice, pleasant day. Sun's out.
Sun's
shining. Birds are singing.
Always.
River's babbling away. And you're walking on for maybe an hour and a half.
My feet hurt.
I'm tired. Why are we walking this far? Where are you taking us? Oh my god, it's so far!
Don't worry, friends. If you need to rest, we can rest. And Gareth, he immediately sits down.
I hate this person so much.
I've never liked anyone more.
Resting.
Can you just get off the floor, please?
Let's go.
Are we done with the rest, friends?
We're done.
Yeah.
We're definitely done. We're done. We're done. We're
Excellent.
so
And he
done.
jumps to his feet and slaps his thigh and says, "Let's get on," and marches
Oh,
off
that looked like it hurt. But
purposefully along
okay,
the river.
okay.
Eric, shall we sing a song as we march?
Why are you doing this?
Certainly. Do you know
Start us off, Eric.
any good
I-
walking
No.
songs?
No, I don't.
Before I do, before Faye speaks, I Gorgonzola!
No, I forgot about the Gorgonzola.
Faye,
Yes.
can you make me a something check, because I've forgotten how the
Strength or
living-
dexterity check.
Thank you.
A saving throw, or just a normal check?
I'm relying on
Ooh,
Natasha to remind me how that living vine works.
Saving.
I think it was saving, wasn't it?
DC 15. Dexterity check. Target's choice.
Nat 20.
Ooh, nice. So, as you utter the command word for the living vine, your gift from the court mother, it leaps from your hands, and Faye manages to expertly dodge out the way as it just shoots forward and lands in a bush.
Fucking hot topic, bitch. I mean, hot.
So anyway, Eric, you were about to sing us a song?
Gorgonzola.
yes, friend. The living vine returns to your hand.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I know many good walking songs. Let me think of one.
I'm gonna throw a rock at him.
I just want to see Tom sing.
Bagerac, can you make me a let's call this just a straight dex check?
That's a 21.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
We are.
The rock just pings off of his helmet and he goes, "Ha ha ha ha! Hilarious practical joke, my friend.
Yeah,
Allow me to
that's-
return the favour."
Hold it. Gone.
He throws another rock back at you, but you manage to quite easily sidestep it. He goes, "What fun! Come on, let us sing a walking song. We are friends and we're walking by the river, and we're walking along as friends to find
Can I throw
our
him in the river?
other
Just Eric, for the love of all that is Bardley, stop.
Love of all that is
Worth it.
Bardley.
Worth it.
As you wish.
Ah,
The look of Bagerac about to throw someone in the
That
river.
was a sin. Let's just walk in silence.
I thought it was lovely, Eric.
So,
Shut the fuck up.
thank you, pale friend. So as you
Fair.
walk on for another 20 minutes or so in relative silence, you make your way underneath a bridge that's running from one side of the river to the other. Appears fairly... like, it's not well made, but it looks quite sturdy. And as soon as you come out to the other side, you just hear this voice from across the river going, "Oi! Oi, you lot! What do you think you're doing?"
What do you mean? What do you think we're doing, mate? What does it look like we're doing? We're trying to cross the bridge, mate.
Oh, is it a toll troll?
Do we have to pay the toll
Unsurprisingly,
troll?
as you look across the river, you see emerging from a cave a gangly-looking troll.
Oh no, we have to pay the troll toll.
If we want to get into that baby voice hole.
Oh.
You can't just go walking along the river and just skip the bridge. I'm trying to make a living here.
And why not?
Fucking hell.
Was there a sign?
Yes.
Where?
Several.
Where?
He points to like a stack of signs that he's got pre-made next to the entrance of the cave. He goes, "I have to keep putting them back up because people just keep knocking them over."
Right, great. So how are they any use to us? Over there, mate. Not where the bridge is. Over there. No good, is it?
Natasha, can you just make
You're
a quick
just missing
perception
out.
check, please?
Sure. I will do once I learn how to type.
Could be here a while then.
Oh, 10.
You realise now as you look back down the banks of the river, you've actually passed probably about half a dozen of these signs.
That
And
would
you
be
can
the looking
see-
daggers in the back of Eric's head.
You can see the same on both sides of the river, both directions.
To be fair, this is Eric's fault. He's leading the way. Eric, I am very displeased with you.
Eric, you're going to have to pay the toll.
Yeah, Eric, pay the toll.
Aha! A troll, an evil creature. I will deal with this, friends. And
God.
Eric
Oh,
immediately
no.
We're going to
starts
be rolling for initiative really quickly. aren't we?
starts climbing the bank to get up onto the bridge and make his way across.
Oh, no.
Leave him to it. He's dead to us.
Yeah, he's dead to us. Let's go, go, go.
At which point the troll sees us and goes, "Oh, fight you want? Is it? All right, okay then. Come on then." And starts climbing up on his side of the river.
Can't believe I'm doing this. Gorgonzola!
Who are you aiming at?
I'm aiming at Eric.
Okay. What is it? Strength or
Or
athletics?
Dex.
Okay.
Oh, it's a Dex saving throw.
Yep.
Yeah.
Is it bad that I'm really tempted to go rip all the signs out on our side of the river?
Those
It would
signs
certainly
anywhere.
be in keeping with your personality.
Eric's
Just
up,
there
on,
going, what signs?
Eric's up on the bridge and has just stacked it into the river with a vine wrapped around him.
Oh
Can
my
I
God.
ask the
Wonderful.
question what language these signs are written in?
Well, they're written in common. Look at them.
I start
can't
dragging
read.
Eric. I start dragging Eric out of the river, like using the vine like a rope. So I start pulling him out of the river
Why don't you
slowly.
just say Gorgonzola? Won't that work?
No, because it'll just like uncoil from him.
Uh,
And it's like.
I'm just going to point out.
And I wait until Eric's like dragged onto the bank, and then I, Gorgonzola.
Wow, thank you, friend. I do
Not
not
your
know how to
friend.
swim.
not your buddy pal.
I'm not your buddy pal. I'm not your pal guy.
At this point,
guy.
the
Not
at
your
this point,
friend.
the troll is now sort of on the bridge on your side of the river, looking down. He goes, "Well, you gonna pay up or what?"
Are you suggestion on the troll?
Cool.
How much is
You got your words
How
wrong.
much do we need to pay?
Well, hold on.
Take Natasha's suggestion first, and then we'll
Yes.
answer your question.
Actually, Mr. Troll, I heard that you actually have to pay us for us to cross the bridge.
That's
Ooh.
definitely nicked that from somewhere.
Why can I just
It's
speak to
literally the
Cartman's
spell.
not even-
Okay.
Does it
So
actually
it's,
say you have
wiz-
to say I heard?
Wisdom
Well, it's
saving
just a
throw.
suggestion. Yeah, of 16, please.
High. That is high.
You see a sort of wave of confusion go over the troll.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Actually, yes.
Yeah.
I do have to pay you."
See, I knew you were getting upset about the wrong things, so come on. Pay up.
It
You gotta
turns
pay all of
to-
it.
Turns to James and says, "The standard fee is whatever you feel is appropriate. So please come and
How
take
about-
whatever you feel is appropriate from my cave.
Is
Wonderful,
he asking
thank
me
you, Mr. Troll.
directly?
One at a time, please."
I didn't
not
say 1 gold piece each. Or did you want to try and rob?
I
more
want to rob
from
him
the-
blind. Are you kidding, mate? I've just got him hook, line, and sinker on my suggestion. Fuck this! Fuck this troll.
We are the bad guys after all.
We are the baddies.
What's in the cave?
I immediately go to the cave. I go, "That's wonderful. Thank you, Mr. Troll. Okay, sleep now. Only dreams."
I'm just going to walk over.
Are you
with the
recasting
Natasha.
suggestion?
No.
Okay.
No, it's my way of saying goodbye.
Okay. So inside the troll's cave, you find a large, quite crudely built chest, inside of which is
A blow up doll.
a lot of gold. Like
And blow up doll or?
a lot of gold.
Yeah.
There are some brass mugs with jade settings. There's a bronze crown. There's like a red crystal about the size of a tennis ball. There's some silver jewelry, a long sword, and a really nice midnight blue cloak.
I like blue.
Sorry, I was amused at the takeaway from this. I
Yeah.
like blue.
I love lab.
Can we
I love
love
lab
me.
too.
Can we try picking the whole chest up?
Any of us thieves? Have I got thieves? We
It's
we've
open.
learned I'm
The chest is
bad
open
at-
because we know it's.
Yeah, but I need
what's in it.
somebody to take all of it.
I will take as much gold as I can carry.
I was going to say,
Yeah.
what you on about? He said we could take one item. I'm taking the chest with all of its contents.
I'd like a mug.
If you're all happy to just fill your boots on this one,
Yes.
Hell yeah.
if I'm hearing group agreement on this,
I mean, James, are you in?
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still seems like a dick move, but
Thievery!
so taking some time whilst also maintaining concentration on that suggestion spell,
Yes.
you divvy out the gold and find that it comes to about 700 gold pieces each.
Yeah.
Ooh, we are rich.
Okay.
I need to spend some of this money because I've got way too much.
There are 4 of these brass mugs, and as you look at them, you realise that they've got like a jade setting on the handle of each.
Uh-huh.
I would like one.
Well, green is my favourite colour.
Okay, so Faye and Relaxio, you take one each.
Actually, jade green.
Jade
Jade is
yes,
green.
yeah.
Yeah.
How big is the mug?
Standard mug.
So I can
Like,
hold it.
Maybe. Yeah.
If there's one going, I'd like one.
It would look huge in your hands, but yeah,
I'd have to double fist it.
that's fine. One more mug. One more mug to a quick
Double.
quick response.
Can I take the big red crystally thing? Who shinies?
Yes.
That's definitely the Philosopher's Stone, and you're welcome to it. Only bad comes of that.
Bagerac takes the big red stone.
well, only if you're evil.
Can I have the cloak, please?
Yeah.
You know, where's around you? Isn't it going to be way too big for you?
Are you putting the cloak on straight away?
Let's
Oh,
try it
it's
on.
gonna be
I want to try it on.
Would you like
I want to try it on.
first?
I want to try it on. Trying it on.
What was that? Sorry, Relaxio?
I would like to do detect magic on the cloak before he tries it on.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
So, Natasha, you pick up this cloak, and as you look at it, you can see that it's very, very well made. This sort of midnight blue. It's got almost kind of like batwing kind of detailing around the bottom of it.
Yeah.
And it's got a silver clasp on the front.
I like. Yeah. It's not my favourite metal, but
maybe about sort of 3 inches by 2 inches. It's quite a chunky buckle piece. And it's got a symbol, almost like a sort of trident, written on it. Relaxio, as you cast Detect Magic, are you casting it specifically on the cloak?
Well, yeah, I want to say yes, even though it is a 30-foot diameter spell.
Okay.
I'm going to do it specifically on the cloak.
Okay, that's fine then. So you immediately get a reading off of it, and you can't pinpoint the exact detail, but you reckon it's abjuration magic, which you know is referring to protection and defense.
Ooh.
I'm gonna put it on.
Do it.
Okay.
I'm gonna put it on.
That's fine.
Oh,
You are
good.
now wearing a very fancy cloak. It's got quite a high collar to it as well, sort of like a bit of a goth thing going on.
Oh no, I'm another hot topic bitch.
Relaxio, as you're doing this, you also get
Yeah, them being a big titty goth girl.
You also get a similar sort of ping on your magic radar from the red stone that Bagerac is holding.
Okay.
Is it the Philosopher's Stone? Have we found it?
Is it a dragon egg?
After
Please be a
all these years.
That's as much as you can tell.
Fuck.
Okay, so we still have unaccounted for 1 brass mug, 1 bronze crown, 1 silver ring, and a longsword.
I'm guessing Oakley would probably Lours
I'll take the silver ring, please.
would maybe want a mug because it's got.
Lours
gauges.
would want the mug. Yeah, he'd want the mug.
Cool.
If nobody
Mage
wants
Mac,
the crown, I suppose I can have it for the Duchess.
Magemak, you're taking the silver ring.
Yeah.
Cool. Absolutely fine. Bronze crown to the Duchess, was it?
Yes, unless anybody wants it. I don't want
Well,
to be
I
too
will-
greedy.
I was going to say, I will defer that.
Yes,
'cause
you
you've already-
do.
I mean, I do, but I know how this game works. I can't be too greedy. Like,
I
judging
will
by the
defer it
laws of
as
the
you
game.
have already taken a mug and the cloak.
A mug and a cloak. Yeah.
Yep.
And money.
And
I feel that James is staying out of this one because he's trying to feel good and just take.
I'm not stealing anything from anyone. That's not my
Yeah.
character.
Do you want 700
do you-
gold worth of
Yeah,
shush
so
money?
we have.
No, I'm not having your blood money. Eat shit.
Blood money? No blood was spilled. It's fine.
So
Mate,
I
come
don't want the
on.
crown.
We're
James,
all mates.
James, are you leaving the money?
I'm genuinely leaving it. I don't think I'd take something that I'd.
Is that an
con from
extra
someone.
125 each then?
I'm going to
Yeah.
give, out of all of this, James gets inspiration.
Okay.
What
Eat
about-
shit, peasant.
The rest of us are sticking to our characters. We'd blatantly.
We're not the peasants here. We're rich.
I'd rob the shit out of a troll who was shouting at me
You are,
first.
but
motherfucker.
James is the only one with like the presence of mind to speak up about it.
With true dignity.
Chat is not happy.
In
I
my
come
case,
from-
I'd probably kill the troll and take his stuff anyway.
I come from a poor background, so I'm going to take whatever gold I can.
I'm a literal prince of the realm, so I really don't think I would.
Heather said, "Say if you have too much money, you could just stop robbing people."
Yes, you could. Peasants.
No.
Can I take the sword if or was I claiming that?
The
then?
sword.
There's a long sword, yes.
Ooh.
He did
A long sword. Yeah, so if nobody wants the crown.
Can I try the crown on first, please?
Yeah, certainly. So, Faye, you pick up the crown. You can see it looks fancy, but the metal itself is quite cheap. And as you place it on your head, can you make me a wisdom saving throw, please?
I knew something was gonna happen.
Yes.
The only reason I did it.
Thanks, Faye.
7.
Yes, Queen.
Visions
Yeah.
of dancing at fancy parties and rubbing shoulders with nobility suddenly flash through your mind, along with the possibility of using this as part of a disguise to go to said parties and rob everyone, possibly stab a couple.
Yes, that sounds right up my street.
You feel very confident that this is definitely just a fancy hat.
Oh.
That looks ridiculous on you.
Yeah, it's not really my style, is it? I'll give it to Natasha.
I put it in
But
my bag.
Yeah.
Cool. And what are we doing with the sword?
I'd take it.
Bagerac can have it if no one else wants it.
Okay.
Big sword.
So I'm gonna give it to Atticus, so he's got a sword.
Bigger than him.
I mean,
Remind me, isn't Atticus a pseudo dragon?
Yeah.
it's now a mechanical
Right.
dragon.
Yeah, but isn't he like 4 inches tall?
Yes.
Yeah.
Right. No, Sorry, how foolish of me. Obviously, he can
What
wield
is
a
your
sword.
point?
A long sword at that as well, yeah.
So, Bagerac, can you just make me a quick history check, please?
Because we all know my strong suit is smarts. That's a 12.
You pick up the longsword, and you can respect that this is a sharp weapon. It is incredibly light. And you have just enough of a wherewithal to recognise that the craftsmanship is elvish.
Yeah.
Can you please go ahead and add a +2 longsword to your inventory?
Oh my god, okay. Like, he doesn't do enough damage anyways.
Oh, it adds more damage.
+2 longsword, yeah. It's like a...
It's actually
You
quite a
want
rare item.
Oh, the suspense!
Oh, sorry,
There
yeah.
you go.
Oh, I took a drink.
Oh, I did the wrong fucking thing.
Any equipment that has a plus on it just, yeah, majorly boosts the
Plus
stats on
means
it.
good. Got it.
Yes.
It means it's got +2 to its. Is it its damage or its
If
roll
you,
to hit?
I was going to say it is to both.
There you go.
That's why it's good.
See.
If you are all quite finished,
Does that make it?
Yep.
It's classed as
Yeah, like-
magical damage as well, is it, or just the +2 magical?
I believe it's classed as magical. I will double check. So, are we completely finished robbing the troll blind?
Yes.
DM.
Yep.
Actually blind.
Yes,
Is
Mr. DM.
Eric alive?
sir.
Is Eric okay? Where's Eric?
I'm also going to say
Oh, I left him by the riverbank.
I've put the Morning Star in my bag for now. Then Tom, and I'll use the longsword one-handed.
Cool.
New
So
shiny
Eric
weapon.
has
Got to try it
been-
out, you know.
Eric has just watched you all pile in like hungry
Hungry
animals.
hippos. Oh, right.
And just dive into this guy's possessions and just start rooting around, taking out whatever you want, while this troll just looks on quite blissfully happy with the whole thing. Eric is speechless at what he's seeing.
He can't. What are you on about? He offered it to us.
You said it was okay. You said take what we wanted.
Yeah, Eric. don't
Also,
just
Eric,
Google.
we couldn't have him do what he did to you without any repercussions, you know. Oh, buddy, old pal.
The utter contempt for everyone is astonishing.
Oh, I love it so
The
much.
Troll did nothing to me.
He was about to.
I was
Did you not see? Did you not see? He had a knife on him.
Maybe
He pulled a
deception
gun.
check.
Okay.
Tom, are we going to add this gold, or are you going to do it later?
I've already added mine.
Go
I've already
ahead.
added it.
Go ahead and add it yourself.
That is a 27.
Can I have James's share?
Oh,
Well, we're just gonna leave it in the right. Okay, when everyone's leaving, can I just take it out of the?
No, because I'd definitely be looking for that as well. The extra gold.
I reckon you should slip it in Eric's pocket.
Oh,
Yeah, here you are, Eric. Here's some for your troubles. You don't want to be like too careful in these parts. Look, he had a knife on him, mate.
Are you giving Eric 700 gold as hush money?
Yes. Yes.
No,
That's a lot.
no,
A lot
no,
of
no, no. I'm giving him
100.
100.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. You give him 100 gold as hush money.
So we got the other 600 to divvy out. Yeah.
That's where we're at now.
Mm-hmm.
That's who we've become.
Just add this to my notes. Hang on, 100 gold hush money to the
So
guard.
so the deception worked. I rolled a 27. I haven't heard any
Grumblings.
results from that yet.
Eric sort of looks around and just seeing all of you like turning on him to like sell this lie.
Whoa,
He sort of
whoa.
like you're all sort of looking at him, just waiting to see if he buys it, and he just kind of looks at you, and goes, Of course. He
Very good
had a knife and was coming to attack us as I leapt to the defense of my friends.
Just shut up and take this. Shh.
We won't want any accidents to happen near the river since you can't swim.
Yes, I cannot swim.
Yeah, it would be a shame if you told someone and
This
then
is
fell
dark.
into said river.
It would be a terrible shame if I fell into the river, for as I
What
told
a-
you, I cannot swim.
You cannot swim. Shall we go?
Can we sing a song?
Yes, I have another walking song if you would like to hear it.
Oh, please, yes.
Just mugged the troll. No, really, Rich.
No, because mugged involves physical contact, and we did not touch him, did we, Bagerac? No, we did very good today.
I mean, I would still be down if we just mugged him, but okay.
So I just want to make it absolutely clear in my mind, because I'm going to have to account for this at some point. You're leaving 600 gold behind. in the
No,
chest.
we've definitely got it.
No,
We're dealing with that later.
absolutely not.
We are
We're
sharing that out among
we're
us.
telling James that we're leaving it behind.
But we've definitely taken it.
Okay.
You all suck.
How do you know you haven't sinned?
I mean, he saw the rest of it. The rest of it weren't great, let's be fair.
Everything that happened wasn't great.
James, can you make me an insight check, please?
And
With
can I
Can we make
counter that?
deception? We'll
Can
do
I counter
deception.
that with a deception check?
Yeah, me too.
You can both make independent deception checks.
Oh, I got a nat
See.
one.
Oh, I got a nat 1, but I can roll again. Sick.
I got 4 with my modifier. I don't know why I'm like.
Oh,
really
15.
animated with using.
Balls.
We'll take Natasha's, shall we?
Yeah, James, you're buying none of this.
Yeah. Well, that's
Calling you
fine.
all a bunch of pricks. Suck. And I want no part of these shenanigans.
I think you're an accomplice, to be honest. I think it's gone further than that.
You know what? You didn't live like me. You never lived on the streets like me. You don't know what it's
I
like.
because I live in a tree, you prick.
Yeah, but
You
you're
live in a cage, you
noble.
damn bird.
Natasha.
I'd like to
that bird.
strike him with an open palm.
Okay.
You have palms.
A
Well,
talent. Eat shit. You're gonna get struck with a talent. Fuck face.
cool. Make me a.
I cast. Wait, I cast cutting words. So.
Oh God! It's like
Oh wait,
32
you
and we
rolled
turned
8
on
to
each
hit.
other.
I have armor class 15.
Yeah,
surely
that
doesn't.
missed.
That missed. That whiffed.
It certainly did.
Looks like someone didn't account for height.
Right, I'm gonna strike him again.
We're gonna have to roll for initiative at some point.
And I'm gonna keep
Even-
attacking until I hit him. 18.
Stop
Eat shit.
rolling dice to slap
Stop.
the halfling.
No, you can't make me.
Natasha,
get
can
rid-
you please make me a Constitution saving throw?
Can I not cast Bardic Inspiration on this bullshit? So he
On-
just misses again.
How would casting Bardic Inspiration make him miss?
No, sorry, cutting words. It uses Bardic Inspiration.
Oh yeah, you can cast cutting words on every attempt.
Yeah, so I'll
Just
do it
bear
on
in
the
mind,
last one.
You're
Then.
using charges.
I've got a way of stopping all this.
Stab him.
No, I'm gonna plant a bean.
Oh my God!
Okay,
Right on the,
so the time has
on the
started.
riverbed. I'm
How
planting
much
a
do
bean
you
right
hate
now.
us right now, Tom?
Time has started. So, Natasha, can you make me a Constitution saving throw, please?
Is that before or after my cutting words?
It is right now.
Okay.
I bet we're meant to be like 5 miles down the road by this point in the session.
Yeah. We probably shouldn't have robbed the troll either. But we did.
17.
That's fine. As you start getting stressed, you can see like you become aware that your focus on the suggestion spell slips a little bit, and you see the troll
no.
sort of dip, but then kind of you catch yourself and recover it.
Oh, okay, cool. So
yeah, Eric is still sort of very confused watching you guys like just swing and miss at one another.
right. So,
We are the best adventurers ever.
right. I'm still using cutting words because I'm not getting hit for shit.
I'm just going to sit down on a rock and be like, oh, it's like being back at home in the war camp.
Cool. So that's 8, which brings the attack roll down to 18, which means it misses. Down to 10, which means it misses.
That's fine.
Now, can we all stop? Because we need to get away before this spell runs out on this guy. Otherwise, the trolls come in.
You should live. You're gonna have to live with the decisions you've made, dickhead.
And that's fine.
As the two
But I
of you are
don't
having
want the
this,
hassle,
That includes
and I
being
assume
here when he
you
wakes
don't
up.
either.
as the
Includes
two of
being
you
here
are
when he
having
wakes
this
up.
particular debate, you feel the ground start rumbling.
Oh god.
Now we need to leave because of that.
Relaxio,
Yes.
you've noticed that the bean that you planted over the last 30 seconds has sprouted.
Oh.
And there's a little green sprout come up.
Oh.
Oh,
And
lovely.
Then it just sort of, the whole thing got pulled into the ground.
Oh.
I'm getting some
And
apple
then
crumble.
the rumbling started. And I'm going to need everyone to make a dexterity saving throw, please.
Yay! You're all welcome, by the way.
Chat
Will
says
I
we use the wrong
get
pronouns for Natasha.
advantage on this because I can see it coming or not?
I'd say yes.
Saving throw, yeah?
Yeah.
What did I do? Did I do a save or a check?
Save.
Sick. And I got 22.
I still got a fucking 6 with advantage. Great.
Oh.
15 without advantage and a -1 on my roll.
I was not paying attention. I was obviously just going, huh?
Can I just ask, who got less than 10?
Me.
Yes. Me and
So, sorry, just making note. So, Bagerac and Relaxio got less than 10. Everyone else was fine, yeah?
Yeah.
22.
So, Bagerac and Relaxio, you are both knocked onto your asses. The rest of you
Okay.
managed to dodge out the way just in time. As the ground erupts beneath the troll, and this enormous, like, cone-shaped mouth just swallows it. And standing in front of you is this huge monstrosity with these enormous, powerful claws and this big, sloping, curved face. It almost looks like two conical, like, shells that come together in one half. And I'm going to need everyone to roll initiative, please.
Feck. Fucking feckity feck.
You're
Oh,
all
shit.
gonna die.
Can someone roll for me, please?
I forgot my initiative is
I'm
like.
still down. I'm still
insanely good.
downstairs, like spooning crumble into a bowl.
Fantastic.
It's
You'll
the
make-
worst and also the best excuse ever.
You want me to do it for you?
Please.
What-
I
you
believe
know
I
what
have.
your mod is?
I believe it's +4.
Look at Relaxio working out.
I know, not 20.
Oh, sorry.
Wait, why did I say yes to M making me the roll?
I rolled myself a 26 and then didn't do so well for you.
Typing in here.
Can I just take your roll?
No.
So,
Exclamation C dash, and then I put in it, and then just hit enter.
so
In it.
we'll rattle through the list then. Bagerac?
I have 14.
Same. Faye?
26.
Damn.
Sorry,
James?
25.
14. Did you hear that?
Yep, 14. Thank you. Lours is not far. Magemak?
7.
7, that's fine. Natasha?
11.
And Relaxio?
22.
Fantastic. So,
Right.
let's have a look then.
There.
So, first up then is going to be Faye.
What am I fighting?
This,
A big
you know
creature.
what? I'm just going to
Try.
Picture. Little picky pick.
Let me just quickly check how to do this without giving away too many secrets.
Do like a nice dirty pick.
All I can think of is the IT crowd. We're all gonna die.
It wouldn't be such a bad thing.
I mean, we are terrible people.
We are terrible.
I like to see the beans as karma. Attack karma, everyone.
I feel like you just wanted to cause Tom some work, to be honest.
It's true. I'll work that out in a second. This thing it's huge. It's got this very it kind of looks like a reptilian mole is the best I can describe it as. But nowhere near as cute.
Okay. How far away is it from me?
It's literally come up right next to where it's swallowed the troll, so you are within probably about 10-15 feet of it.
Poor troll.
Oh yeah,
He had a knife.
Well, I'm going to drink a potency formula first of all.
Okay, there's a picture of what you're fighting.
Oh, that's so cool.
Can I throw
Where am I looking?
stream? I'll try and get it up on the stream for people.
Where is it? In game room.
Game room 1, it looks awesome.
Cool.
It looks like it's going to bend us over and stick stuff into us, but at the same time,
certain amount of spanking is going to happen.
Does it have ears?
You'll have to find out on your turn.
Is it facing towards me or away from me?
I'd say it's probably facing towards you. The troll was kind of the outside of the group when it popped up and had a snack.
Okay.
Does it like Eric's?
Had a snack.
Okay. Right, so as my attack, I will pretty fucking mean. I'm just gonna go with a crossbow for now and keep my distance.
Cool. That's fine. If you can roll to hit with your crossbow, please.
Yes, I shall do said thing. Uh, 16.
The crossbow bolt pings directly off of its hide.
Oh, okay.
And tosses to the ground.
Okay.
Wiped us all.
Okay, fine. With my extra attack, I'm going to do a slide tackle underneath it with my 2 sickles and try and stab into its like underside.
That's fine. Go ahead.
Do you want any sort of dex roll? At all
You're
for
going
this?
to need to roll to hit, please.
Okay, hit.
You got this. We believe in you.
Got no room.
At this point, it's usually when the cat attacks.
16. My first one.
As you slide underneath, your sickle just grazes along the underside of this thing. This is a tough mudder.
I got even worse on my second one, so fuck that shit.
So yeah, both of your sickles, as you slide underneath, you feel them scratch, and you're like, okay, maybe next time we'll put a bit more force behind it. But you are now directly underneath this thing.
Have I got enough movement to get out of there?
I'd say so, yeah.
Then I will yeet it away.
Excellent.
Into
So
the
you just yeet it under and out the other side of this thing.
Yes.
Now that it's fully out of the ground. Can you make me a dexterity saving throw, please?
Okay.
See, this is what you've done. We could have been miles away.
Oh, I've got disadvantage on dex saving throws at the moment as well.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck. 10.
Yeah, you stack it into the hole it came out of.
Way!
I misheard you for a second then. I was like, what?
You stack it into its hole. Was I not clear on that one? Okay, so Relaxio, you're up next. You're currently on your ass. James, you're on deck. Relaxio, what are you doing? Other than giggling to yourself.
Like, absolutely loving this.
Yeah.
I'm on my ass still, I guess. Am I?
You are
what does
currently, yeah, you're currently on your ass. So you need, if you wanted to do anything, if you wanted to do anything movement-wise, you'd need to use half your movement to stand up.
Okay, well, I'm going to hit him with Toll of the Dead.
Cool. Remind me, please.
So basically, he has to do a Wisdom saving throw of 14.
Okay.
Otherwise, he's going to take some necrotic damage.
They pass.
Bollocks.
So as you you point at this creature, and you can hear the sound of this bell filling the air, and it just sort of kind of looks around. Doesn't have any effect.
Oh dear. For my bonus action, then I shall be doing the Hexblade Curse on it.
Okay, cool.
That is my go over.
Excellent. So yeah, you feel the power of Mashork guiding through you, and it's just you've focused now on this critter. End of your turn then. So James, you're up. Bagerac, you're on deck. James, what are we up to? Still there, buddy?
Sorry, I'd muted myself and didn't realise. Out and out attack.
Out and out attack.
20.
Go for it.
Fuck him up with a rapier.
Yep.
24 to hit.
24 hits as you dive in. Your rapier, with expert and precision guidance, manages to go in between a couple of these armor plates and stab nice and deep. Roll me some damage,
Sweet.
please.
Show off.
Hang on. 12. He has been hit before, haven't he?
Nope.
Nope.
Then
You have
8.
drawn first blood.
Yay!
Eat shit, children.
Cool. Are you following it up with anything else?
Yep. Another hit.
Excellent. What have we hit with?
19.
19 hits. Roll some damage.
Damn, son.
Sweet. 1 second. I hit for 18.
Oof, tasty. So the second rapier comes in. You've already found your mark. You've sussed how this thing works, and you get another deep shot on it. Fantastic. Anything else on your turn?
I'm going to bonus attack now, because
Yep.
fuck that guy.
Go for it.
Unfortunately, I got a 9, so
that misses, I'm afraid. So yeah,
not
you
the best. Got cocky.
overcocked a little bit as you bring the rapier down again. You kind of just overstep your mark, and it just skids across this thing's hide.
So it's not okay to steal, but it's okay to attack an animal that we brought into this world.
It will kill us, and I haven't got much of a choice, so I don't have the luxury of talking about the.
I haven't seen you try flying away.
Why would I fly away and leave my
You're a
compatriots
prince.
in danger?
Where's your diplomatic abilities?
There's no windows here. Anything else on your turn?
Why do they use Linux?
That's it. Good.
Fantastic.
That's it. Good. That's not words.
That's it. Good. Make good turn. Do D&D. Bagerac,
Slashy,
you're up.
slashy, make good.
I am going to stand up.
Yep.
Rage because I got knocked over.
Excellent.
And then charge it with my shiny new longsword. Try it out.
Fantastic. Roll to hit.
Nah, 1 incoming.
How dare you?
How dare you?
Screwed me over, didn't he? Yes, that's a 10 to hit with a nat 1. So I'm just
Yeah, you kind of you've already been knocked on your ass. You've stood up. You've just drawn this brand new weapon that you haven't quite got the weight of yet. And as you go in, you just kind of slap it with the flat of the blade, and you just go, "Oh, hang on, it's meant to be the other way."
and I'll turn it round the right way and
fucked
attack
it.
again.
Excellent.
Forgot how to hold a sword.
Well, that's
Shut
probably
up,
why you
I can
fucked up.
word.
You thought it was a gun. Just standing there pointing your sword, going pew pew.
bit better. That's a 22 to hit.
22 hits. Roll me some damage. You've got the measure of it now. You understand how this sword works. A sword is,
That
in
would
fact,
be-
a sword.
11.
Fantastic. So, yeah, it comes in. You manage to take a nice deep gouge into the thick armor on this creature's back, and it just roars, pissed off at you. Oh, it's pissed off. It's woken up and eaten a troll, and it's angry. Anything else on your turn?
No.
No worries. Yeah, it's this thing's turn now, and it's going to turn around. And it's going to try and take a chunk out of you, Bagerac. It's not best pleased.
I was just realising before all this happened, I can speak with animals. I probably should have tried that before we attacked it. Oh well.
Bagerac, what's your armor class?
It's 19.
19.
Yes.
You know.
Let's have a look. Oof. You take 13 points of piercing damage.
Ouch. 19 armor. Fuck.
Won't that be halved?
It's already halved.
Oh, shit.
This thing has just
my
whipped
God.
round, and this enormous pincer-like mouth just clamps down on you, and you can feel it's like these
Me in
sort of
the
sharp
inside. Oh, fuck
protrusions
yourself.
that are teeth. It's really getting into your armor. You can feel
That's
it through that.
already halved.
Yeah.
And this is Tom's punishment for messing him around.
This is what you
Okay.
get for pissing off the DM.
So, Natasha, you're up. Magemak, you're on deck.
Okay, I cast fear on this motherfucker.
Okay, let's have a look.
So, wisdom saving throw of 16, please.
Okay. So as you reach out, how are you casting this?
Numorph Wavel, Feiginsal, Numorph Wavel, Feiginsal, and I just wave my hand, and I project a phantasmal image of a creature's worst fears.
Yeah, you
You
don't
are
know what
not
that.
Grindpa.
You don't know what that is, but it is terrified and immediately turns to run. Faye, can you make me a
Yeah.
dex saving throw, please?
Oh fuck.
You are still in its hole.
Which I also still have disadvantage on.
Yep.
It's for the greater good, okay?
Greater good.
Greater good.
Oh, I got a nat 20, but I have to go with my 22.
Excellent. So you just managed to get out of the way as this thing barrels past you.
Lovely.
Lovely.
Okay.
Goodbye,
cool.
friend.
So this thing has hooned it. It's got a decent speed. This thing's like 80 feet away from you now and trying to get back underground. Natasha, anything else on your turn?
I turned to Eric, I was like, we need to go, and we need to go now!
Okay.
Okay, friend.
Okay, bye-bye now.
So the goblin's gone then, yeah? The troll, sorry.
The troll was
Remember-
eaten.
Yeah, he's there's
See,
like,
now we don't have to feel bad about robbing him.
this is true.
So after conveying your message to Eric, is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
Excellent. So, Magemak, you're up. Faye, you're on deck.
Wow. we fighting each other now?
No, potentially we should disengage and run away. While the thing's still feared. Or you can try and attack it. Yours, yours.
I thought it's gone, isn't it?
Oh no, it's
roundabout
turned and started running. It's trying to get back underground.
Oh, let it.
Magemak, you're up. What are you doing?
I'm just gonna cast Eldritch Blast because fuck it.
Eldritch Blast is always good.
Cool. Go for it.
Do you speak Warlock? Eldritch Blast. Eldritch Blast, Eldritch Blast, Eldritch Blast.
So, range spell attack to hit. What are we getting?
13.
13. First one misses.
Okay.
So you aim your staff, and the bolt of golden Primus guided energy fires off and just buries into the dirt next to this thing. It was moving surprisingly fast for what you're anticipating for something this big.
And the follow-up is a 14 to hit.
14. Again, another miss. You just cannot get a bead on this thing. It is legging it. You swear you saw it weigh itself a little bit.
And
I
then
would
I'm
love
gonna
to know what
do-
scared that.
So my second part of it, I'm going to cast. Oh, flipping out. That's not a spell, but here we are.
So you can cast any spell that is considered a bonus action at this point.
Yeah. And I want to cast Healing Light on Bagerac.
Cool, go for it. How
thank
many?
you.
How much healing are we doing?
I'm going to do two.
Cool.
2 rolls. I don't know what to do. 2 weeks.
So roll your 2d6 and let Bagerac know how much health he's getting back.
Wow.
HP.
Yeah,
Oh,
that
yeah,
broke
so-
up. I can
yeah.
read it. It says 4.
Line broke up a little bit. So you recover 4. Bagerac, you see this golden wave of
Yep.
light just projected out from Magemak and immediately starts
Ugh.
getting to work trying to heal up the bite wound across your torso.
Excellent.
Cool. So, Faye,
Yes.
you're up.
I would like to run up its tail and do a quadruple sickle combo.
What's your movement speed?
30 feet.
Yeah.
It is too far away for you to reach.
Bullshit.
Maybe we should disengage this giant thing.
Yeah, fine. Disengage.
Okay. So, as this thing scurries away, I'm going to take us out of combat at this point, so we're out of initiative now.
Excellent.
This thing has now cheesed it back underground. Whatever Natasha reached into its mind and showed it, you don't want to know. Eric is very confused by all of this. Yes.
Hi, Eric.
That's where we just go to Eric. Another standard day. Anyway.
Sing us a song, Eric. Lighten the mood.
Sort of shakes it off and just goes, "Very well, friends. Let's get on our way to go and find that missing boat that we were told about. You remember?
Yeah, the boat.
You all
the boat.
remember
Mm-hmm.
the reason we're out
No.
here
Yeah.
stealing from
Yeah,
trolls and
of course, mate. Of course,
fighting
mate.
giant reptile shark
Well, we
monsters?
were waiting for you to lead the way, silly.
I am a silly one, aren't I? Come on,
Yeah,
friends.
you
Just an
are.
empty
You really
cave now. There's no
are.
troll.
You really are. Okay,
make your way-
on we go.
You make your way back across the bridge and along the river.
While we're out here looking for someone else's wood. I mean, really?
So, you continue on for maybe another hour or two, and as you come around a bend in the river, you see the shape of this large barge moored up against the riverbank, and standing on the shore next to it, you can see a figure in the garb of the Daggerford militia. They've got the helmet, breastplate, and the tunic. And they're just sort of standing there, just kind of gently swaying back and forwards. Who is slurping?
Not me.
Oh, it is your microphone.
Is it my microphone going like this against my ear?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
it sounds like you're just really noisily eating soup.
Apologies.
I thought it was just honky slurping crumble.
No, that went a long time ago. Don't
That's
worry.
gone. That is gone.
That was inhaled, barely.
So as you pull closer, you can see the on the barge is essentially like a water-bound flatbed. It's got a large flat section at the front, big canvas tarp covering over these what looks like cut beams of timber, and there's several large crates stacked up behind that. And then further back towards the far end of the boat is a small cabin with a rudder arm. And there's just this one guardsman just standing on the bank next to the barge. They're just sort of rocking gently backwards and forwards on the balls of their feet.
Go to Eric. Do you know him?
No. I can't see
Good.
their face from here.
Get closer.
Okay. And he just sort of breaks off and just runs straight towards this guy.
Oh dear,
Here we-
fucking life.
Hello,
Just
friends.
thrown him.
And as the stranger on the bank just turns, you can see that like their breastplate is just dinked and battered. Their clothing, now that you can see it, is torn. Their face is just covered in mud and dirt and small cuts and grazes, and they just look completely shell shocked. And just turning and go, There's been a terrible accident.
If it involved a troll, it wasn't us.
No, there's been a terrible accident, and they started pointing off away from the river. And as you follow their arm, they're pointing towards a cave.
Tell us more.
Which cave was this?
This is a completely separate cave. You have
Oh,
not
thank
seen
God.
this cave before. This
Okay,
cave
good.
is not the former residence of a now consumed troll.
I don't know what
Okay,
you're talking about.
continue.
You've just got this completely ashen face. They're kind of like spaced. They're not really. Their eyes aren't focusing.
Can I grab his shoulders and sort of shout, "Keep it together, man"?
Make me a persuasion check, I guess.
Question mark.
Question mark.
Persuasion question.
17.
17. As you shake them, their head sort of like lolls back and forward a little bit, and they just sort of, as you
Dead.
stop, they just kind of. It's almost like you've kind of, by shaking them, you've set them in motion, and then when you stop, you have to kind of wait for their body to just kind of catch up. And they're just really sort of, they're almost drunk. Like this is someone who's clearly seen some shit. And they just look and goes, "There's been a terrible accident in the cave. The others are trapped.
Oh
Rocks.
no.
The rocks fell in, and they're trapped in the cave.
Didn't they have a budgie?
Terrible accident.
It's a canary.
Terrible accident in the cave. The others, help! Come help! Come help! Come help! And he's sort of grabbed your arm now, Faye, and he's trying to pull you towards the cave.
Okie dokie. I guess we're going to a cave.
A cave? Yes, this is the first time we've been to a cave. Ha 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 ha!
Haven't seen a cave in a while. I'd like to visit.
Definitely not seen a cave in any time.
Eric pipes up and just goes, "Come on! If there's people in trouble, we can help them."
Or rob them. Yes.
Correct attitude, Eric. Let's do this, friends.
A fantastic joke yet again, my friend. Come on, let's go help
Yes.
our comrades. And he heads off into the cave. As you get in, you can see that it's fairly well lit in here. There are torches actually set into like sconces along the wall. And as you're walking forward, you find that there is this tunnel sort of leading round that opens up into a large chamber. And as soon as you're all inside, you see this one frazzled guardsman just go, "I've brought them, Master."
God, no.
Oh shit.
It was a trap.
Anyone want to take a look around?
Yeah, go on then.
Yeah, go on.
I'm not even going to make you roll for this because, like I say, this is a well-lit space. On the wall, directly opposite the entrance you've just come in. So if you imagine the shape of the cave is almost like an oval, and you've come in through sort of the bottom right corner. On the far left wall, you can see 4 other guardsmen. Same uniform, chained up to the wall, their arms lifted above their head, their feet just about touching the floor. Around their feet, you can see there are glowing red inscriptions. On the right-hand wall, you see a similar thing, or rather half a similar thing. There is the body of a human wearing a sea captain's hat, like a little flat cap. There is 2 other figures chained up further down, wearing sort of fairly simple, like leather armor on their upper torso. Their lower torso just appears to be, again, fairly standard cloth trousers, sensible working boots. What's unsettling is the rune circles around their feet are not glowing, and their lower halves are somewhat separated from their upper halves by this huge ragged tear that runs across all of their midsections, meaning that their legs are just crumpled on the floor below them.
Oh.
It's my kind of place.
Faye, can you make me a quick medicine check, please?
Ooh. Yes, I can do
definitely dead.
10?
10. You're no expert on anatomy, but you know enough to recognise that there's some screwy maths going on here. The amount of person that is attached to the wall and the amount of the person on the floor does not add up to a full person.
Is it musical bodies? I love this game.
There appears to be a bit in the middle that's gone missing.
Oh, puzzles!
Oh.
As the bedraggled guardsman stands in the middle of the room, he's shouted towards the back wall, "I've brought them for you, master." And you see on a raised ledge with some stone steps leading up to it is... No, none of you will have seen one of these before. It's a tall, slender creature. It's pale, sort of silvery green skin. The head is sort of elongated and bulbous and is completely featureless, save for these 2 enormous black eyes that just appear to be almost like voids on its face. It's hovering.
I suggest we leave before one of you decides to poke it in the eye.
It's hovering a little bit off the floor, and it's wearing some robes that just appear to kind of drift and waft in the wind through ethereal farts. And that's where we're going to take a break. So,
sounds good.
Wow.
We'll come back to this in about 10 minutes. Before we all disappear, I did want to make a quick mention and congratulations to Em on doing the ration challenge.
I survived!
Yeah.
Done.
She ate so much rice.
So, for those of you who may not have been aware or haven't been listening to this point, between the 13th and 19th of September, Em basically ate the same food rations as a Syrian refugee for 1 week. And this was part of the Ration Challenge UK in partnership with Concern Worldwide. So far, our wonderful friend has raised almost £900 out of a initially bumped £750 target. I think when I checked earlier today, you're on 800.
My initial target was actually 150. So I kept bumping it up each time. So
you have absolutely smashed it, and
Crazy.
we're all incredibly proud of you.
Thank you.
The money that's being raised is helping to provide emergency food, hygiene kits, and life-saving support to refugees, as well as supporting Concern Worldwide's wider work of ending hunger and extreme poverty in the world's poorest places. If you are people still able to donate?
Yeah, till December.
So you can donate
We all
up
know
until
not everyone can rob trolls.
It's true. Not everyone can rob trolls.
And not everyone should.
Well, we'll circle back to that. But if you want to donate, go to www.rationchallenge.org.uk/Emilie Westcott. I will put the link up on the break screen and on the end card. So, yeah, if you have an opportunity to do so and you're able to do so, please go donate. It's a fantastic cause. And we're going to go take a break, get some drinks, and we'll meet you all back here in about 10 minutes.
See you soon, Dice Roll fans.
Back in a bit, Dice Roll fans. I get to say it.
I just
And we're back. So, you guys have found yourself in this cave. You've got 4 guardsmen chained up above some ominous glowing runic circles on the left side of the chamber. On the right side of the chamber, you've got the top halves of 3 other individuals, their legs crumpled and useless on the floor, next to some similar arcane scribblings. An insensate guardsman offering you up to their master, who is this strange ethereal creature floating on a rise at the far end of the room. And they look down at you and you hear this voice inside your head. It just says, "Ah, more who can serve."
And who might we be serving?
You serve in the Great Blood War. Now,
No.
as you, James, can you make me a perception check, please?
23. Ooh, on a 20 as well, if that makes any difference. I don't think it does on perception checks, does it?
Nice.
Yeah, but this.
Taking a quick scan of the room, you are somewhat unsettled that the doorway that you came in by is no longer there. Replaced instead by solid rock wall.
Oh. I think it's a trap, guys.
You also notice a sort of soft droning noise. And as you look around the room, you can see hovering just at the roof of this cave are 3 huge insect-like creatures, each one roughly the size of a human. And you can see they've got these enormous, like, segmented compound eyes, mandibles just sort of twitching away. Each one of their bodies is covered in these like segments of like chitinous armor, and with a motion from the creature on the rise, the 3 of them descend down to the floor and stand next to the guardsman who has turned and drawn his sword on you. And I'm going to need you all to roll initiative again, please.
Don't worry, I got my own this time.
Can I refuse?
You can certainly try. So, go through the list then. Bagerac?
Got a 19.
19, excellent. Faye?
7.
And there it is.
I rolled in that one.
You said it wrong, it's 7.
James? 10 was that?
Yes.
Excellent.
Magemak?
16.
16, nice. Natasha?
15.
Oh, so much better.
And finally, Relaxio.
4. Twice as good as yours. What the fuck?
I got you an 11 last time, thank you.
I meant you're 7 right now.
I know.
Fantastic. So,
go to Hot Topic and get a refund on those dice.
Tom got me these dice, thank you very much.
Bagerac, you're up first. What would you like to do?
So, we've been approached by 4 guards.
So you've got the one guard who brought you in here, who's drawn their sword, and these 3 insect creatures that have just dropped from the ceiling, each one of them about as tall as the guard.
And you just went silent?
Oh, sorry, can you hear me?
Yeah, now I can.
There we go. So yeah, you've got these 3 insect creatures about as tall as the guard themselves, who's just drawn their sword and is now facing you.
Alright. So, I'm going to rage and go, you traitorous bastard, and attack the guard.
Excellent. By all means. How are we attacking the guard?
I will swing at it with my longsword.
Excellent. Roll to hit, please.
That would be a 16 to hit.
16 hits. Roll for damage.
And would be 11.
Excellent. So as you bring your longsword in a wide arc, you...
Cutting out.
Oh, am I cutting out again?
Mm-hmm.
Can you hear me all right?
Yep.
Yarp. So as you bring the longsword in a nice wide arc, you just take this guy's head straight off of his shoulders. And it just sails through the air and lands next to one of the other guards, chained up, and the body just slumps to the floor.
That seems wild too easy.
So now it's just you and these 3 insect creatures.
Well, since I've got another attack, I'll swing at one of the insect creatures as well.
Cool.
Damn bugs.
They're basically in a straight line in front of you. Are you going left, right, or centre?
I'll go for the one left.
Excellent. Cool. Roll to hit, please.
That is a nat 1. Oh, yes.
So yeah, a little overconfident. You bring the longsword back in, and it just manages to duck underneath the swing. Anything else on your turn?
Other than the fact that you say that creature was talking to us, but not talking, sort of thing.
Yeah, you just heard this voice in your head.
Okay.
You're certainly aware that the words arrived in your brain, but they didn't have the decency to go through the air first.
Yeah, no, it's fine. Right, I'm just thinking. So I'm wearing that ring, so I can decide if I still want it to talk to me or not.
So the ring gives you resistance against psychic attacks, not psychic communication. It would still
No other way round.
Ah. Okay. So you would have still heard it.
Yeah, it's just I can choose now if I want it still to communicate with me, which I do at the moment because it's not doing anything.
Cool. Okay. Anything else on your turn? Sorry.
Chopped off the head of a deceitful guard. Missed. No, I'm good.
Cool. Okay. So, with the guard now being dead, Magemak, you're up. Natasha, you're on deck.
I will cast Eldritch Blast.
Excellent. What are you aiming at?
Everything.
Just walks in. I am a warlock. Eldritch Blast.
So you've got the like I say, you've got the 3 bug creatures directly in front of the group, and then you've got this weird alien thing floating up on a rise.
Oh, that's the alien.
Okay, cool. Roll to hit, please.
What can I see?
A fat 20.
20 definitely hits. Roll me some damage, please.
So
as you raise your staff, this bolt of golden energy just shoots straight out towards this thing.
I just see Magemak as the character from Monty Python. No, Tim the Sorcerer. I am Tim.
Oh, the enchanter, yeah. There's some who call me Tim.
Just start shooting firebolts everywhere for no reason.
So what's the damage on your first shot? 5. So yeah, that connects, and you see it just singe a little bit of the flesh on the outside of this thing, and it just winces. It seems surprised that you've had not only the audacity but the accuracy to hit it. Where's the second bolt going?
Nowhere, because I only rolled a 10.
Ah, so yeah, sort of just a bit of a fits and a spark from your staff there. Anything else on your turn?
No, I'm good.
Okay, so Natasha, you're up.
Wonderful. I will cast first level Bane on these motherfuckers.
So on the bug critters.
On the bug critters, yes.
Okay.
They need to make a charisma saving throw 16.
Okay. So So let's have a look. That's a charisma save. Not one of them passed.
Mm-hmm. So now, whenever they make an attack roll or a saving throw before the spell ends, they must roll a d4 and subtract the number from them.
Excellent. No worries. 2 secs.
And I end my turn.
Fantastic. So, bear with me. Just making a note on these guys. Okay, fantastic. So, they are all now baned. Anything else on your turn, sorry?
Nah, I'm Gucci.
Okay. So it's now these critters, and they're all going to lash out at Bagerac. So that is a Bagerac. Is your AC still 19?
Yes.
Okay. So this flurry of claws comes scrabbling at your face, and only one of them manages to find any purchase against you. So you take 10 points of slashing damage, half down to 5.
Excellent. Fucking bugs.
Okay. So, next up, we've got Eric.
Eric!
Hey, go Eric!
Eric.
Who immediately draws his spear and starts charging at these creatures to help Bagerac out. Goes to plunge it into the one on the right-hand side and trips and falls.
Oh,
landing and
Standard Eric.
stacking it into the dirt.
Classic Eric.
Classic Eric.
Okay. As he does this, all of you, with the exception of Bagerac if he chooses to or not, hear the creature at the back start laughing. And a wall of green and purple flames rise up in front of it.
Rising up.
Rise in front where?
In front of this creature. So where it's standing up on this ledge, the front of the ledge is now completely floor to ceiling engulfed in this purple and green flame. Yeah, that's gonna do it for that dude. Faye, you're up. Relaxio, you're on deck. Faye, what are you doing?
I will run at the nearest lizard creature.
Okay.
And quadruple sickle combo.
Okay, so this is going to be the one that's on the left of the group for you. Roll to hit, please.
Okay.
Okay.
Nat 20.
Nat 20.
So 28.
Crit.
Holla at your boy.
Roll me up some damage.
It's your boy, Faye.
It's your boy, Faye.
Like and subscribe.
All right, tone it down.
So still furious at not being able to hit the terrifying mole shark thing. You come raging in with one sickle, and with all of your built-up fury and rage and aggression, you slam it down onto this creature for...
Oh, yes, that.
Yes, that's why I was padding for time.
Which one? 1d what now?
So
Only 1d4, really? Okay.
roll your dice, double it,
All right.
add your proficiency.
Oh, double it. Sexy. Okay, 13.
Fantastic. So yeah, you just bury the sickle directly into this thing's shoulder.
Oh no.
Where's your second attack going?
Same person.
Go for
thing.
it. Roll again.
Oh, that's good. 11.
11. So the second one, you're sort of over emboldened by the success of this first attack. You can't quite actually pull it back out of this thing. So you just kind of have to sort of use your second sickle to kind of lever out the first one. Second round of attacks, what are you doing?
Well, I'm going to first take 6 points of damage to evoke my Crimson Right.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, cool. And then we will go with the sickles.
Cool. So, first sickle, what's it doing?
16.
16 misses.
Fuck. Okay.
Fuck does 16 miss?
Oh my god. That one, so 9.
So this thing is sort of taken to the air as you're like flailing at it with your sickles, just unable to even wing clip this thing.
I really got excited that that was going to be really good after that nat 20. I thought I was going to do some insane damage, but no.
Hey man, nat 20s, they giveth and they taketh away. So,
Yeah, like when I did like
Relaxio,
13 in attack.
Yes.
you're up. Bagerac, you're on deck.
How close are they to each other? These
Have I?
creatures.
Sorry, I'm just going to this. I've completely missed.
Yeah, I'll say I'm last.
That was my first go.
Yeah, sorry, James. What did you roll for initiative?
14. Hang on. No, 10. Sorry.
10. Did I? How the hell have I managed to do that? Sorry, I've completely missed you out. You'd be next. So what are you up to?
I'm gonna attack the bastard.
Yeah, go for it.
21 to hit.
That hits, definitely. Which one are you attacking, sorry?
Oh, sorry. I'm casting Zephyr Strike as well as a bonus action. Forehand, sorry.
Yep.
Bonus. And the one that Faix damaged because fuck it. Why not? Hang on, I need to add all this together. $20 damage. And I'm going to try and attack it again.
Cool, that's fine. So this is the one that Faye's already taken a chunk out of, yeah?
Yes, otherwise it does a lot less damage.
That's fine, yeah. So yeah, the rapier comes in and just like manages to go sort of up the side of its armor plates. And you feel it center home, but it doesn't quite get into any kind of vital organs at this point.
20. Bloody hell. And I attack again for 21 to hit, so I presume it hits
That
again.
hits, yes, yeah. Roll up some damage.
Only 5 this time.
Okay, so yeah, as you manage to pull your rapier out, this thing drops to the floor, and you manage to just get in a glancing blow as it sort of rolls away to try and get away from your stabbies. Okay.
Well, I'm going to move out of range of attack.
That's absolutely fine. One of them is going to try.
No, it's not, because Zephyr move, you move like the wind until the spell ends. Your movement
Strike.
doesn't provoke. Yes, I did.
Sorry, did not.
That's why I've not attacked it for 3 times.
Cool. Uh, 2 secs.
So I will bound into the air to
That's
put some
absolutely
movement.
fine. Cool. Okay, so sorry. Back to our regularly scheduled murdering. Relaxio.
That's me. So what I was going to ask is, how close are they to each other?
These things are probably within, I'd say there's maybe a 10-foot space between each one of them.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go towards the one on the right-hand side.
Yep.
And I'm going to attack with my Fang of Murkshark.
Oh.
Cool.
And I rolled a 23 to hit.
23 definitely hits. Roll me up some damage, please.
7.
Excellent. So yeah, the fang comes in. It's glowing green. You can feel Mashork's power surging through it, and is just boom, points straight into it. Managed to get in sort of just under what passes for a rib cage, I guess.
Cool. So then I'm going to follow that up with my packed weapon.
Excellent.
So I'm going to use my old dagger.
Cool.
And I got a crit. So I got a 26 hit.
Crits.
But it didn't roll the crit properly, so it's going to be 11 damage.
11. So then so whilst you've got the sickle stuck into the side, you sort of deploy your sneaky, sexy green glowing wrist blade, and as you thrust forward and pull backwards with the sickle, you just drive this thing straight into its gut.
Yeah.
Leaving you momentarily wrist deep in insect armor.
Lovely.
Good shit.
Okay. Anything else on your turn?
Yeah.
I'm going to end my turn there.
Fantastic. Okay. So now we move back around to Bagerac. So Bagerac, you're up. Magemak, you're on deck.
All right.
You are still raging.
Yes. How many of the lizardy, creaturey things are left?
So there's still 3 of them.
All right.
They're all still afflicted by Natasha's Bane. The one on the left is looking pretty beaten up. The one on the right, looking quite badly injured.
Good.
And the middle one's not been touched, I take it.
Fresh as a daisy, made of terrifying insect bits.
Fair enough. I'm going to still smash the one on the left.
Excellent.
Because it tried to attack me. Therefore, it needs to be smushed like the bug that it is.
Hey, reason however you want, but roll me some hits.
And I'm going to attack it recklessly because it tried to bite me.
Yep.
Yeah, you tell it.
Bastard. Fucking hate bugs. That is a 15 to hit.
It misses. The attack was
say,
too reckless.
Every time I use that fucking skill, I miss it.
Yeah, I know that feeling.
So as this thing's rolling out of the way of Faix bludgeoning, you bring the longsword down and just hit dirt while it's still sort of writhing around on the floor trying to get back on its feet.
Okay, so I shall turn around and take another swing at it.
Go for it.
That's better. That's a 24 to hit.
That definitely hits. Is that nat 20 or a dirty 20?
No, dirty.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, so it definitely hits. Roll some damage,
And that
please.
would be 9 damage. So.
Cool. So furious at it for having the audacity to not let you stab it. You bring the longsword down. You take off one of its 4 arms.
Lovely.
Excellent. Anything else on your go?
Jappy, jappy.
I'm going to pick the arm up as a trophy.
That's fair. That's fair. Okay, so Magemak, you're up. Natasha, you're on deck.
Oh yeah.
I am gonna. Don't say Eldritch Blast.
Yeah, but it's going to be though, isn't it?
It is gonna be. If Warlock was a Pokemon, all it would say was Eldritch Blast.
I'm gonna summon out.
Summon up some reinforcements.
Yeah.
Okay, where are you summoning them?
Up your bum.
Yeah.
So, give you an idea. You're sort of towards the back of the chamber. There's a bit of space. There's then the insect critters, a bit of space behind them, and then the rise, currently covered in green and purple flames, with this weird alien thing standing behind it.
The alien and the critters.
Okay. So, sorry, you're putting them in front or behind the critters?
Behind the critters.
Okay, cool. Right, so if you could please roll me a I believe so. Yes, you can roll me a d6, please.
I got a 2.
Okay.
Pushing it with these rolls tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Hey man,
What
it's
we
not
bring you here for?
not a bad thing. A low roll means chunky allies, just not a lot of them. Right, so let's have a look. What does that get you? What does that get you? Okay. So you summon up 2 quadrones, which are the sort of box-shaped modrons with wings, and they've got each of them is equipped with a short bow, so they are just sort of floating in the air behind these creatures.
Oh.
Okay. Sorry, just making some notes here. Anything else on your turn?
No, just gonna chill there with my little guys.
Okay. That's fine then. Right. Yep, cool. Okay, so these things have just popped into existence in this burst of golden light behind, and immediately they have... they've got these sort of weird kind of... almost like liquid metal-looking faces, and both of them are now frowning and looking down at these creatures, and they are not very pleased, and they are readying their bows.
We lost
You're
you.
cutting out. Sorry, Tom.
Oh, sorry, okay, so again. So yeah, both of these creatures have got, as best as can be described, frowny faces, and they are readying their bows and aiming down at the bugs.
Oh.
Yeah, they are not pleased with them existing. So, Natasha, you are up. James, you're on deck. Natasha, you have still got Bane on these creatures. What would you like to do?
I do. Think we're doing all right, really. I don't think I really need to do anything in particular. Oh, I tell you what I will do.
Tell us.
Tell me why.
Ain't nothing but a hug.
No, that's not what I was going with, but cool.
Okay. I don't like Mondays.
Yes, thank you.
Alright, I'm gonna fill this cave with some wonderful blue light. As I break
Okay.
concentration, but I cast Fairy Fire.
Okay.
And it lights up all the bugs and the guards and the alien in the room.
Excellent. So,
But what that means is that all of y'all have advantage against these creatures.
Woohoo!
Fairy Fire. So, yeah. I'd say, yep, that is enough of a cube lighting up. You drop Bane as a result.
Yep.
Two seconds.
They all have to have a dexterity saving throw of 16.
Where are we? 6. Okay. So sorry, the dex saving throw of 16 for
all the creatures that might be bathed
all the
in light.
Okay, so we'll start with the bugs.
The bugs.
Bigs.
One of them survived, or one of them passed rather. And for the dude up on the ledge, yeah, they passed. So 2 of the critters are illuminated. So the
Cool.
one on the floor apparently managed to duck underneath it. But the other two are now impacted by that.
They're now outlined in
They're
Fairy
now
Fire.
outlined in- Remind me, Fairy Fire. What colour is your Fairy Fire taking?
It is a neon blue, so like Too Fast, Too Furious kind of blue.
Okay, so we've got like a nice sort of
underlight
underlight on the entire body.
Hell yeah, we're swag as fuck up in this bitch.
Excellent. Excellent. So they are nicely illuminated.
Cool.
Sure as that decapitated corpse up nice, you know.
And as a bonus action, I also cast Healing Word upon Badger.
Excellent.
So I'll roll for that now, and I'll tell him what I got.
2.
Oh, I nat wand it. 6.
Better than nothing.
Heal yourself for 6, Badger.
Yeah.
Welcome. And I end my turn.
Okay, excellent. So the two critters are glowing blue. Bagerac's recovered some of his health, and that's the end of your turn. Excellent. Tidy. So, James, you're up. Zephyr Strike is still in effect. What would you like to do?
Are you muted again? He's muted again. He rolled a 19 with a rapier.
Oh, there's some feedback.
Oh, it might not be muted. He might have just fucked it.
Might have just busted up his headset.
Hello?
Just getting.
Oh,
there
there
you
he
are.
is.
There
There
he
he
Yeah,
is.
sorry, I had to
James?
unplug
James?
and replug my.
Are you there?
thing
Were you silenced by
Um,
evil wizards?
in. Sure.
Are you still silenced by evil wizards?
And
Cool, so-
19 to hit the one that I went for previously.
Okay, so the one on the left that's currently injured and bleeding.
Is he also outlined?
He is not outlined, but he is.
Oh,
leaving a
it's
nice,
the other two.
nice
Okay.
big old trail of blood going.
A
around.
nice,
Yeah,
a nice
that's-
reddish hue.
That definitely
Is
hits. And damage, please.
Oh. Hang on. 19.
19.
19. Or you can say 90 if you want, Tom. I don't mind.
90. You deal 90 damage. You are either a god or capable of
19.
killing a god, and I don't know which is scarier. So you bring the rapier down in one sweeping movement. You bring it down and up, almost like a golf swing, and take off both of this thing's legs.
Sweet.
So it is now crawling around, trailing a lot of like black ichor instead of blood, because bugs.
Does that mean I get to strike with advantage if it's
You
crawling around
do.
on the floor?
Surprisingly enough, you do get advantage against insects that have no
Okay.
legs.
Sweet. 23 to hit.
Wow.
Oh, sorry.
What?
Not to you, to the bug. That hits.
Oh, see, so you'll hit,
Cheeky
so you'll hit an
devil.
enemy, so you'll hit an enemy when they're down on the floor, but
Yeah,
you
but you
won't
won't
take
take
what's
some money.
yours.
Cool. What damage we got?
Fucking
Nine.
preach.
9.
Fucking what,
Hit
mate?
a crit.
Oh,
yeah.
how many standards have we got
That
here? There's
second,
two
that
of them.
second rapier swipe, you just bring it straight across the back of its neck and sever its head, and it just rolls away across the floor.
Feel
Okay.
like
Didn't
me
even have a
really
chance to say
fucking
goodbye
love
to his loved ones. That
I use
fucking-
my. Is the one in the middle still hasn't been hit? Is that right? Or did
So the
Badger
one
get it?
in the middle has, still fresh as a daisy made of terrifying insects. Although it is
No, I
now
cut-
marked
Okay.
with fairy fire.
I cut one of the
I'll
arms
go-
off that one you just killed and then picked it up as a trophy.
I'll go for the maybe when the fighting's finished, Badger. I'll
No.
go for the one that Badger hit, which I think is on the. Is that the one on the left or the right?
That's the one on the
I'm lost now.
so the one on the left is the one that Bagerac is taking. Sorry, no, the one on the right is the one that Bagerac is taking a chunk out.
No,
of.
I attacked the one on the left, which is
Sorry,
now
yes,
just
you
killed.
You attacked the dead one on the left. The one on the right is currently being punished by Relaxio.
By me.
Well, then I jump over and attack or at least try to attack that one.
Go for it. Roll to hit with advantage because it is glowing like a
Right.
Tokyo
God
Drift.
for that. 27. I critted.
Excellent. Roll me up some damage, please.
Okay. Do I just double it, or do I
Just
want to?
double
Do
the
you want me
higher
to go?
roll.
Roll the dice.
Okay,
Double
so
the roll. Add your modifiers.
12.
12 damage. Excellent. So yeah, a nice deep slash across its back as you. I'm guessing vault over. You're going a little bit extra on this one.
You've lost me. Sorry. Vault over.
You vault over. I said you're going a little bit extra with this one.
It's more that there's one in between us, so I
That's
was
fine.
thinking if I like jump over the other one and attack that one.
That's absolutely fine. Anything more from yourself?
Yeah, I'd like to move out of range again, as I've still got Zephyr Strike on.
That's fine. So yeah, continuing the movement of this sort of quite elegant arc flip across the one in the middle. You take a slash out of the one on the end, and then just sort of combat roll and spring up, ready to go again, just out of its
I was
reach.
thinking flying out the way, but cool, yeah.
Okay, so next up is we have got the bug critters. So the one in the middle, not too pleased that it's just seen its buddy get utterly punished, is going to try and take a swing at Bagerac, and it is going to biff that. The other one currently engaged with Relaxio does a bit better. Is it enough? Quick check, quick check, quick check. It just about manages to land a strike on Relaxio, despite the fact he is currently hugging it with sharp things. So that's going to be Relaxio. If you take 10 points of slashing damage, please.
What? If it had been less, Tom, I wouldn't have done Hellish Rebuke, but he's pissed me off.
Excellent.
So he's having fucking Hellish Rebuke in his ass.
In
his
Not
ass.
just anywhere, but in his asshole.
No, I'll put my finger up his ass. Drop my finger.
So they have to make was it
saving throw of
Just the
40.
one, dear.
Okay. Is there Dex? What's your spell save?
Come on, Mario.
What?
What are they making a
Just
Dex save against?
14, sorry.
14. They pass.
Oh, he only takes half damage then.
So 2d10 and half it, please.
There's 4d10 because I've levelled. So it's
Oh,
31.
Wow. They pass it and still take 4d10.
It's 31 half.
What
31,
happens
so
if
it
they
takes
lose?
15.
Oh,
Jesus.
God.
What
I
happens
love
if
it.
they
You
lose?
should perk it.
If they lose,
You know
they
what
take
the
4
worst thing is?
damage.
I can do 40
31.
damage on that bad
So,
boy.
fucking hell, so it's literally like it's bulletproof. It works either way.
Yeah.
Well, you just take half damage if it passes.
Yeah, but D10s though, man.
I know.
My
40.
damage are D4s.
So yeah,
That's what you get for having shitty sickles.
Fuck off.
take the flame up the ass.
Okay.
You went for alliteration over damage, and that's your fault.
Yeah, but. Fun.
Okay,
Very
so
much
yeah,
so.
as you this thing's claws like retract away, you suddenly like flip out your middle finger, and just this gout of green flame just washes across it. And as the flames subside, you can see that this thing is now like its mandibles are chittering away furiously at you. You can see that the flames have washed over it, and some of its armor panels are like scorched and burnt, but it doesn't seem wholly affected by the fire.
Blinded by the light.
What? It wasn't affected by the fire.
It was affected, but not as much as you hoped.
Dear.
Is it because you didn't start the fire?
Oh dear.
Okay. So that's the end of there goes. It's back to Guardsman Eric.
Oh, I thought it was going to be me. Got sad.
No,
Did he
Carson, now
stand
he's
up?
gonna
Did he
and
stand
fall
up
over
yet?
Again.
No, go. You're on deck, Faye. So get yourself
I'm ready. I am.
mentally prepped. Guardsman Eric stands up on his spear.
Oh, that sounds painful.
Pulls himself back up to his feet and goes, "Oh, friends, these abominations cannot stand." And he stamps his spear into the ground. And as he does, the entire cave is filled with blinding white light.
Please
You look
tell me he
away for a
shouts, "These will
second
not pass."
and look back, and where Eric was standing is now an 8-foot tall, silver-skinned, muscular human with this long, glorious golden hair, golden eyes, and these huge white wings.
Oh, hello,
the
Eric.
spear has been replaced with a flaming mace.
Oh, this doesn't
How
sound
hot,
good.
damn.
Faye, you're up.
What to do? That's a game changer, but I think it's... No, that's fine. I will carry on as normal and go for quadruple sickle tickles. Please.
Excellent. Against which target, please?
The nearest and dearest.
Okay, so that'll be the one in the centre.
Yes. Yeah, because left is dead now, right?
Yep.
Yep.
16. Is that enough for these? I can't remember. That wasn't enough, is it?
Was that 16, sorry?
Yeah, sorry.
Okay. Yeah, unfortunately that misses.
But you do have advantage.
Oh, you do have advantage, sorry, so re-roll that.
I'm going to go with, for chat there, I don't know if Faye is now attracted to Eric, but Bagerac seeing a giant flaming maul would be.
Bagerac thirsty for big hot weapons. So,
definitely feeling something.
Bagerac is standing to
I got
attention.
27.
27. That definitely hits. Is that a nat 20?
It is not, no.
It's just a really beefy 20.
Really?
Beefy
Bagerac's-
20.
Bagerac loves anything between his two hands, really.
Yep.
3 and then 5, so that's 8. 8 slashing and 3 lightning, please.
Okay, so yeah, the sickle comes down. You lance just a nice big slash across this thing's chest, and you can see it's bleeding out. And as the electricity arcs off, you can see it just sparking up against the armor, and just sort of it again scorches a little bit, but just kind of dissipates across the armor plates.
I've rolled my second one.
Cool. What do we got?
Nat 20.
Oh, god damn. Go for it.
Pew, 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 pew.
11 damage, please.
Okay, so this is with your second sickle.
Yep.
Okay, so that comes in. Gets a nice clean cut following the opposite line of the first one. So you've now just got like a big X across this thing's chest.
Sickle number 3
Yep,
would be 25.
that definitely hits. Keep going.
Fucking
Faye
boy.
is harvesting.
2, 5, 8, no, 7. 7 slashing and 3 lightning.
Okay, so same again. You bring it through the same rivulet you'd cut through the first time, and again you see the sickle comes in. It takes a nice big widening the cut on its chest, but the lightning's just sort of sparking off, just singeing the edges.
I got a nat 20 for my fourth
God.
one.
Damn, those dice are blessed.
You're a liar.
I am fucking not. I don't know why this is going to help.
Yeah, show it to the camera. That legitimizes the whole thing.
Right.
This is just, chat's right. You're just showing off now because you're hot for Eric.
Yeah, I'm just trying to like be all.
Be the
Showing
most
off.
fair
Yeah.
you can be.
Watch this.
6 plus
Watch as I murder everything.
11.
11.
For that one. Yeah.
Watch me kill for you, Eric. Watch me kill for you.
Okay, so yeah, with the with the fourth attack, you bring this thing to its knees. It is bleeding out quite heavily at this point.
I've been nice to Eric as well.
Dare I ask if there's anything else you want to do?
I think I'm good.
Just don't forget to gloat.
What does interact with an object like class as?
Like picking up and chucking a
Because-
rock?
Well, I view Eric as an object, so
You're just
wanna
objectifying
pick
fucking Eric.
can I wink at him?
You can certainly wink at him.
I will do that.
As
That's
you do,
amazing.
you realise
I wink at Eric.
you realise you have no idea if he is winking back at you because his eyes are just these glowing orbs of what look like solid gold.
Cool.
Cool.
You know, if we just
Mystery.
stole a load of shit in front of the guard,
So,
I'm going to be very upset.
If we have now quenched our thirst at least a little bit,
Speak for
Relaxio,
yourself, peasant.
Hey.
Relaxio, you're up. Bagerac, you're on deck.
What's he also winking at Eric?
Yeah. I'm going to be predictable and do my strike with a fang.
Cool, go for it. Which one are you going for? Same one on the end, or?
Yeah, I'm going to go for
Yep.
the one I've been fighting the whole time, and I scored a 23 to hit.
That is definitely a hit.
Fortunately, only
Big
6
rolls, yeah.
damage.
Okay, not a problem though. So yeah, as you bring it in, you take off 2 of this creature's arms, and just it sort of reels back and falls to the floor.
So, do I get an advantage on my dagger?
You already have advantage. This thing is
I
still.
haven't been rolling with advantage, so.
Well,
Things lit up, motherfucker.
things lit up like dynamite.
Light.
So I got a 20 hit with a dagger,
Yep, that definitely hits.
7 damage.
So the dagger comes in, and you've now just pinned this thing to the floor. It is still kicking. It is
Oh
losing
my.
a lot of what is qualified as blood, I guess. But
Michael?
yeah, it is still technically alive. Anything else from yourself?
That's it at the moment.
Okay, cool. So, Bagerac, you're up. You are still raging. Magemak, you're on deck. Bagerac, what would you like to do?
So there's a really injured one, and then the one that's still not been touched, right?
So, sorry, losing my voice a little bit. To be honest, both of them are looking pretty beat to shit.
Okay. I'm going to attack the one that Shawball wasn't just attacking.
Okay, so that would be the one in what used to be the centre.
Yes.
Go
I'm
for
going
it.
to go straight for that one, and I'm going to swing my longsword and try and hit the bug.
Yep,
Squish the bugs. That is a 21 to hit.
that hits. Roll for some damage.
That would be 11.
Excellent. Yep. This thing is now suffering quite badly. You've clipped its wings.
And now I'm
Take
going to try and stab it
these
again, because fuck
broken wings.
bugs.
Go for it.
and learn to fly again. Learn to live.
That is
so
also 20 to
free.
hit.
Go for it.
And
Yep.
when
That is a
we
That
hear
Nat
is
20 or
12
dirty 20?
damage.
okay.
30.
voices say-
Yeah. Somehow this thing is still clinging on. You have carved chunks off it. There is a whole
The book
plate of
of
its
life
armor missing off of its back, but it is
I'm
still
just doing that
just
general
crawling.
thing of fucking.
And
Yeah,
let
you are
us sing.
desperately trying to murder this thing.
So take these broken wings.
You can stop anytime.
I know.
The
I've known this
egregious
entire
ones.
time.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I made a mistake.
Um,
I applied the damage.
You mean
to-
I have to carry
I
on?
applied the
Oh.
damage to the wrong critter.
Oh no.
Yeah. You
Oh, he's gone again.
We
Yeah,
lost
no,
you there for a
sorry,
second.
I'm still here. Don't worry. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
No.
Back
Okay.
down,
So
Matt.
yeah, you're still chasing this thing around the floor. It is as beaten up as you were previously led to believe.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Anything else from yourself, Bagerac?
No, that is that.
No worries. Magemak, You and your drones are on deck.
Yeah, boy.
You and your drones are up. Natasha, you're on deck.
Hell yeah, I'm on deck.
I'm gonna use Eldritch Blast.
Excellent.
In a shocking turn of
Shocking
events.
surprise.
From everyone else using their double sickles and their shitty rapiers.
I think you'll find my rapiers are amazing.
fucked.
Cool.
Eat my
so,
ass.
Magemak, who are you aiming the first of your Eldritch Blasts at?
The big guy at the
Big guy at the back. Cool. Go for it.
Wait, is the big guy at the back Eric?
No, the big guy at the back is the weird alien critter.
Right, fine.
They
Where
are
you said
not-
it.
They are not illuminated, but they are behind the wall of flames. So
hit
not-
for 11.
Hit for 11. Unfortunately, it misses, I'm afraid.
And the second one is 18.
Cool. You're still going for the dude behind the flames?
Yeah.
Another miss, unfortunately. There seems to be some
What
weird
the
effect of the
fuck?
heat haze that is just not letting you get a straight bead on this. Your drones, however, what would they like to do?
I don't have control over them.
Yes, you do.
How do I?
Because I say so.
They can attack like the little weird things that everyone else is attacking.
Try and smush
Cool.
the bugs. Fucking bugs.
Which ones are they aiming for?
One's on the right.
Okay, are they both going for the same target, or are you splitting the difference?
I'll split them.
Cool. So they're going to take one attack each at each of these things. Holy crap! They can actually make 4 short bow attacks each.
What?
It's
Yeah.
amazing.
Alright, can we get a nerf for next time?
Nope. These things are now going to start firing arrows with crazy mechanical speed. So,
Alright, fucking Legolas bots.
I'm going to need to make... Hold on. Let me get this
7
right.
rolls.
Yeah, it's alright.
Let me just grab my bucket of dice.
Let's see. So it's 4 d20s plus that. Oh, this is the fascinating part of behind the scenes maths. And it's against the... Ah, shit. 4. 20. 4. Target.
Bastard.
Fuck. Okay, so the first volley comes in. One of the arrows manages to hit its target.
When did Richard Sharp get here?
So the bug on the right takes... God damn it. This is why I have bookmarks. Okay, the guy on the right takes 4 points of piercing damage. And is still somehow alive.
What the?
Fuck, I'm still alive, but I'm very badly burned.
Very, very badly burnt.
That's because
the
Relaxio's still got his finger up there.
The dude in the centre. Okay, 3 of those hit their mark.
Baby.
Oh, baby.
How was I supposed to know?
Okay, cool. So, 3 of those hit their mark for a total of 14 damage on the one in the centre. Who is dropped. This pin cushion of arrows just firing into its back, and it just slumps onto the ground completely motionless.
What, the
At this
alien
point.
just
Not
went
the
down like a
alien, the bug in the
bug.
centre.
centre bug.
Centre bug.
Because none of us ever identify what we're attacking, we just murder them.
Okay. So, Magemak, that's the end of your turn. Yes?
Yes.
Excellent. Natasha, you're up. James, you're on deck.
Alrighty. I am going to cast level 3 Dissonant Whispers on Alien Motherfucker.
Okay. Go for
That
it.
needs a wisdom save of 16, please.
Must make a wisdom saving throw. And what's it looking to beat?
16.
Okay, without giving too much away, it has advantage, and it still failed.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So now I roll. How much do I roll? Oh, 5d6.
Many d6s.
5d6. Cool.
What do I do now?
So I dealt 22 psychic damage.
You can't quite see that this has hit home, but you can make out through the wavering shapes in the flames and your own bardic connection to your spell that this thing has just creased in pain.
Yep. It also has to, like... What does it have to do? It has to move as far as its speed allows away from us.
Okay.
But if there's a wall behind it, then it can't really do anything.
That's fine. Again, you can't see much through the flames, but you sense it retreating. You sense your magic fading with it. Anything else from yourself?
No, I'm good, you know.
Excellent. Okay.
That was amazing.
So, James, you're up. And
okay.
Technically, Faye is on deck after Eric.
Yes,
right,
she is.
On his deck.
The insectoid thing that's still alive.
Yep. So you've still got the one bug thing on the on what is
That just
technically
won't
the
die.
right, but is the only one left.
Bugsy Malone.
Yeah.
I'm
no,
attacking
you know
that.
what? Inspiration for that. Cool. Go for it. Roll to hit, please.
19 to hit.
Was that sorry?
19 to hit.
19 hits. Roll some damage.
13.
13. Oh, sorry. Okay, this thing's movement has now slowed. Mainly that's because your rapier has just gone through it and just like display pinned it to the floor. It's still technically alive, but it's not going anywhere.
19 to hit again.
Yep, that hits.
And 10 damage. So I'm skewering the fucker into the ground.
Yeah, that is another skewer. This one goes through. You feel the rapier go through the first layer of armor, then a sudden rapid shift in speed as it goes through something clearly critical to it still being alive, and then the resistance to the floor on the other side, and it twitches a few times, and you just hear and
Has it
then
gone down?
stops. It is dead.
Oh, how far am I from the fucker behind the fire?
I'd say probably about 20 feet.
And how high is the flames?
The flames literally floor to ceiling. It's a complete solid wall of fire covering that end of the cavern.
So I can't get to it.
You can try.
Would you allow me to attack with my bow with a bonus action or not?
Technically, it's still. I was going to say it's a. You've got extra attack, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, go
I
for
could
it.
attack again. Okay.
I will say because of the flames, you're firing with disadvantage.
15.
15. No.
So frustrating. If I had normal, I'd have had 24.
Yeah. You see the arrow go into the wall of flame, and it's immediately burnt up.
Prick. Okay. I'll jump back into the air in case he does some shit with his fire.
Okay.
Fireball.
So, next up, we've got Eric.
Woohoo! Go, Eric!
Who takes to the air and sweeps his mace in just a wide, flat arc. And as he does, you feel this draft build to a rush of air, and the flames are immediately distinguished and dispersed. And you can see where the alien creature was standing is another cave opening, but the creature itself is no longer there. We are now out of initiative.
Ooh. The flames still very much.
The flames are
in
gone.
operation.
Eric has just basically mace wafted
Bless
them
you.
out of existence.
Ace wafted them.
Mace
Okay.
wafted, a lesser known Jedi, but important to the story nonetheless.
Can I walk up to the guys tied to the wall and see any of them alive, basically?
Yeah, make me a quick medicine check, please.
This is
No.
where This is where I missed Lours.
Yeah, that's an 11.
11. Yes, they are still breathing.
Oh.
Oh. Hello.
Oh no. I don't like that.
Well, the fact they're chained up, I'm guessing they're the original guards.
So so you've got 4 guys chained up along the wall with their arms,
The half-eaten one.
arms above their heads, and you've got 3 on the opposite side, which are 3 top halves of guys missing the lower sections on the floor. But the 4 along the wall chained up are all wearing the Daggerford guards militia uniform.
I prod one and see if they wake up, see if they're under the control of the weird thing, like that other guy was.
You can see they're groggy. They're not really with it, but you reckon that's because they need a drink.
Can I check to see if I recognise what magic?
Are you using detect magic?
I was going to use my knowledge of the Arcana, but
Okay, yeah. So if you make me an Arcana check, then.
okay.
Okay.
I also have something I would like to do.
I bet you would.
Get to Eric in a second.
I got 25.
25. Okay.
That's 20. Wow.
You recognise that the symbols that have been drawn on the floor are part of a summoning ritual.
Ooh.
You don't know the full nature of it, but through the sort of the way that the magic has been woven into these arcane sigils, it's quite clearly using blood. This is like old, deep, dark magic. And like I say, you can recognise it as part of like a summoning or like a gateway spell, but you are not familiar with its exact nature.
I shall relay it to the group.
You can just tell them. You don't have to say, I relay this.
Okay. Some form of magic, summoning, or I'd say closer to summoning of a gate or a being.
Can I unchain these people from the wall?
Chains are fairly sturdy. Make me a strength check.
I help.
Can I,
Baxter
like-
with that.
Before he does this, can I just run my hand in the space between torso and legs to see if like there's actually just air there?
Okay, so James, did you say you were helping Bagerac with the chains?
Yep.
Okay, so Bagerac.
What I remember, Bagerac and I get on quite well because we keep going to the fighting pits and eating people
you
up.
just keep decking strangers for laughs. Yeah, I was gonna say both you because there's 4 of them. You're gonna try and get all of them down.
Yeah, I was going to say also, am I still raging at all?
You
or
are
is that
still technically raging, yeah. For
just
another,
then I get
another couple of
advantage to it.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'll tell you what. I'll say you both get advantage because you're trying to
Oh,
take down four people between the two of you. So you go ahead and roll that. Faye, what were you? You were just passing your hand through the midsection to see what was going on there.
Yeah.
Okay. Can you make me a investigation check, please?
Nat 20, 25.
Yeah. That is definitely empty space below that bloodied, torn up rib cage. But yeah, you can see now that you're taking a closer look, you can see that part of their spine and the lower half of the rib cage has just been torn away. And then looking
Oh,
at
they're still alive.
No, they're dead. They are dead.
Oh, I thought they were alive.
No. There's 4 on the
I
left.
thought they were breathing.
No. 4 on the left-hand side, still chained up with active glowy runes underneath, looking absolutely fine.
Okay.
3 on the other side are the bisected ones.
Gotcha. I'm with you now. Cool.
Okay. So, nipping back to Rescue Squad, what did you guys get?
An 18.
Nice. 18, 22, yeah. You guys, between you, effortlessly managed to just start ripping these chains out of the walls. Basically, Bagerac's going around just ripping chains out the walls whilst screaming at the top of his lungs. James is then sort of making the slightly more delicate maneuver of just like breaking the chains off their arms.
Oh yeah, I rolled 22. I don't know whether that
I got that.
matters or not.
Yeah, that's why you're doing the delicate part of taking it off them, and I'm just doing the brute part of ripping it out the wall.
Okay.
So, you are now standing in a room with 4 disentangled, weakened guardsmen. The 2 quadrones approach Magemak and they ask you, are our services still required?
All the time.
Then we shall remain.
Good.
How long can they last for? Forgotten your name. Sorry, Magemak. How long can they last for?
Enough.
Enough.
Long enough.
Okay.
Until the DM says.
There's
Fair
not like
enough.
a time limit on them.
Okay. Quickly going around the rest of the group. Who have we got? Relaxio.
Yep.
We've already done you. Natasha, what are you up to?
That's a very good question. I guess I'm just like staring up at the new Eric. Like I'm not like thirsty. I'm just like, how does someone suddenly become so tall?
Just jealous. You're just jealous of his height now.
Yeah, kinda. I'm just like staring up and wondering what they're gonna do next.
Eric's sort of surveying the scene at this point. They've sort of quite gently just landed back on the ground. They're just sort of giving the remains of the insect creatures a cursory prod with their mace. Bagerac, did you say you picked up one of the arms as a trophy?
Yes.
Where did you put it?
Don't know. No way yet. I just picked it up.
Okay.
It's just in.
Yeah, you find that you're suddenly aware of the presence of a sort of damp, cold sensation on your body. And as you check where you left the arm, you sort of pull it out, and there's just like bits of it, but the rest of it is turned to this black goo.
God damn it.
And as you look at the creatures on the floor, their bodies are just starting to melt into this black ooze and then seep into the ground.
I wanted that arm.
The now super buff Eric turns around and, in an incredibly pleasant and pleasing voice, says to you, "These fiends cannot be allowed to remain on this plane."
Did you say plane? You cut out of it.
They cannot be allowed to remain on the mortal plane. They should not be here, and are the reason I was sent to guard against it. These four were lucky that you arrived in time. I can heal some of their wounds, but they need more immediate medical treatment. This is your choice.
What are you then, you big shiny bastard?
This is your choice. We can pursue the creature responsible, or we can return these men back to their homes.
What would you like to do, Eric?
Of course.
Oh, and then can I change
Yes,
into a female genasi? And I would then like to be all like, look, I can change into people too.
Yeah, as she drops to her knees.
Although, can you?
I feel that it is no longer necessary to use my.
I said you
human
can't change from being an
disguise.
asshole, though.
You no longer need to refer to me as Eric. This was my disguise.
We're all
Dun,
shocked.
dun, dun.
I am a celestial emissary. My name is Eric Anael.
All right, Eric, calm down.
So,
Eric, then, yeah.
I'm a celestial warlock, and I'm still called Magemak.
In that case, can we have that 100 gold back that we gave?
do you need that?
Pulls out
Gold
the bag.
you've got.
Pulls out the bag. This gold.
Yeah, that one.
This the gold that
You know
could
that
go
bush money we
towards-
gave you?
This gold that
Keep
could go
it.
towards
Keep-
feeding the hungry. Clothing the
Exactly.
needy.
Use it for that. Yes. That's exactly what I use all of my gold for.
Closes and opens his hand and the bag is missing.
God damn it.
Ooh.
Do they eat gold? Because I'm not gonna lie, like you don't
I
need.
mean-
If they don't eat gold, you don't need it.
The money is already now sitting in a bank for charitable donations for the people of Daggerford.
Here,
Oh,
Eric.
what a
Here's
lovely
another
jester
100
while
gold
kicking the
coins.
floor.
Yeah, that's nice. That's really nice.
I give
really
Eric
nice.
another 100 gold coins.
Your generosity is welcomed. He takes the gold and just
Nice
drops
to
his,
see all that money go.
drops his hand to the side, and as he does, you just like you didn't even see the bag disappear. It's just gone.
Fuck.
But we must press
So,
on.
Eric,
for
doing
time is of
anything
the
after this?
essence.
Yes.
We can either return these men to their
Correct.
homes and get them the treatment they need, or we can pursue the evil that is plaguing this land.
I think that these lot should take these men back to their homes, and you and I can go pursue the culprit.
Much as that would make sense to divide our resources in pursuit of this beast, unfortunately, it is not something that I can destroy alone. I would either need all of you
Well,
to
you
aid
won't
me
be
in
alone. You'll be
destroying
with
this,
me.
or we would all need to make sure that these men return home safely. I, as the DM, am going to give you guys a minute to come up with your decision. And go.
I
the
will do
choices?
whatever Eric wants to do.
He just gave it to us. That's not an answer.
I'll take it.
What are we taking?
Take. There's nothing to
Who
take.
knows?
It's do we chase after the creature or do we take these men back?
Well,
Oh,
Get back on
okay.
their own.
I mean,
Well, no,
not-
where are we taking them back to?
The families.
Daggerford. That wasn't that what we were paid to come and do? Bring the lumber back and the men back and find out what happened.
I think
What
it's-
about, okay,
It's grown a bit beyond that.
what about we give him a few rations, some water, and a bedroll, and all that kind of ting, a tinderbox,
All that
and we say,
ting. Did
well,
you just say
all
ting?
that kind of ting.
All that ting, bro.
I'd
You
say,
get me.
I put them out of their misery, and I just cast.
Right. Go to Dave. Vote
and
hard
I'll
against
cast
it.
Sacred Flame on them to put them out of their misery.
No, that no.
Doesn't sound like taking on.
Normally-
I'll set them on fire. That'll put them out their misery.
Normally, I'd be down for that, but I think we give them some supplies. We tell them to wait here while we go after the thingy,
The thingy.
and then we come back for them on the way back.
We have
With
like we have like James's innocent gold. We could just give him some of that, and then
Some wear gold. I think giving
Your
up.
I
your
think they need
innocence
prote-
gold.
I think they need
It's
protection more than
gold,
they
you
need
wanker.
money.
They can buy the protection with the gold.
We're in the middle of nowhere.
How
Then they
about
go
I
to
leave?
pay.
Oh, good. Then
How
the
about
gold
I leave
stays here.
my-
It's fine.
I could leave my 2 Modrons with them.
Oh, that's an idea.
Ooh, I like that one.
That's clever.
Got a
That.
lot of time for that.
Yeah, that's a good
Okay.
All
idea.
in favour
time's
of the
up.
Modrons?
What is the plan?
Right,
Modrons?
go for it, Faye.
Modrons.
Trust.
Yeah.
You're gonna leave.
Modrons.
That's
we
our
trust-
plan. Modrons.
We're
We
gonna
entrust the
leave Magemak Modrons with the thingy people, and off we yeet to pew pew pew.
Okay.
We figured that
And off we
stopping.
eat. Pew pew pew.
God, I can't handle you being thirsty. You make no sense. Look.
So
I think you're right. I think as much as we should get them back, I think there's a bigger issue at play, which is that more people will be hurt if we don't go after this big bad.
Exactly, and we're
Could
caring.
be more gold as well.
Exactly, we're very
Yes,
caring.
there could be more gold. Natasha Bardingfield for you
I like-
to purloin.
I like gold.
I love gold.
I like gold a
I'm
lot.
glad I'm not the only one who went there.
I like gold a lot.
Gold.
Okay. So the plan is then, as I understand it, to leave the 4 injured guardsmen under the care of the Modrons. And go
So what
with,
could happen?
go with Eric to pursue this creature.
It'll be fine. It'll be fun.
Okay.
We're going
Yeah.
to leave them rations and water. Bearing in mind, I've been like keeping the. I've been stocking up every chance I get.
I don't use ration.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Very good.
Eric
don't
looks,
use-
Eric in his new angelic form looks to you and says, "Very well. We shall hunt this creature. Follow me."
Woo!
Immediately
give
just
him my head roll.
swoops up and out through the tunnel that the monster
Okay,
legged it out through.
I follow him.
Cool.
'Cause I think the only one who
Yes.
can. Do you want me to?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh,
is he flying?
Do you want me to carry you or?
No, I've
do you
got this. Don't worry. I aim at James's feet. Gorgonzola!
Okay.
I forget
I'll-
every time that you've got that.
I'll fly us both up as Honky ties it around one of my legs.
That's
Yes.
like- can you tell you what? Just make me a dex saving throw just to see that this doesn't immediately clock you out of the air.
18.
18. Yeah, that's absolutely fine. You prepare for Natasha's shenanigans. brace your legs, and as you feel the living vine wrap around it, you give a swift sort of tug and pull your legs back underneath you. Natasha, you are immediately pulled off your feet and flown up and out through this tunnel.
Yahoo!
The rest of you following on behind, you race through this. You can see that Eric has had to sort of drop the whole fighter jet,
Facade.
escape through the tunnel, and is now just running, holding his
Eric,
mace out
carry
in
me.
We've been carrying you through this whole fucking campaign.
Shouts back, "Are you injured?"
Um,
My heart
No.
is.
that's what I was trying to think of, something like that.
Only
need
my
assistance?
emotions.
Why do I need to
I
carry
feel
you?
weak at the knees around you.
Fucking hell.
You may be
Jesus
injured,
fucking
and just this
Christ.
one huge arm just like sweeps you up. Like it doesn't even break stride. He just slows down a little bit, lets you catch up, sweeps you up in his arm, and is like cradling you almost like a child and just sprinting.
Can you feel
Yes, Daddy.
the love tonight?
Daddy Eric.
Oh yeah, I can't believe that word just came out of my mouth.
You're
Look, my
officially
soul just died.
You're
As you
officially
get
the
out,
worst.
you get out through the tunnel and you come out into an open forest clearing. Standing in the centre is this creature, and it's drawn a long sword, which is just holding down to its one side and sort of open-armed, display of bravado. And Eric just quite gently sets you down. You feel one of his wings just brush past you as he steps forward. And grabs the mace in both hands and looks back to you and says, "Let us end this evil." And goes charging forward, and as he brings the mace around in this huge flaming arc, you just hear this radiant song as it passes straight through this creature, and it just dissipates into mist. And Eric
Hell
starts
yeah.
looking around frantically. An illusion. The beast has tricked us. James, can you make me a perception check, please?
Oh. Oh, 8.
To make a perception check if I'm up in the air as well.
You would have landed by this point.
Okay,
You would have
never
had to
mind.
land to get through the tunnel.
Gorgonzola!
Cool. As you start looking around trying to find this creature, you are drawn to the mouth of the tunnel you've just come out of. There is this strange droning noise. And can you make me a dex saving throw, please?
All of us.
No, just you.
27.
27. You step back from the mouth of the tunnel just in time as you see 4 more of the insect creatures come buzzing through and just fly off and disappear into the trees. At which point...
Alright, I thought we were going... So we've run out of the cave, we haven't run further into it.
No, you've run out of the cave, so the tunnel's basically led you up and out into a forest clearing.
Okay, can I fly higher and see whether I can find them?
Yeah, make me an investigation check. They are gone. There is no sign of these things. They have just vanished.
I can't find any path or anything, bearing in mind that I'm a ranger.
These creatures, they've just disappeared. They're gone.
Well, shit.
Relaxio.
Mm-hmm.
You suddenly recognize where those spell circles, where you'd seen them before.
Okay.
It comes to you now that there was a... In the city you grew up, the scholars and arcanists of the higher echelons would use these particular types of summoning spells to draw fiends from the abyssal plane.
Oh dear.
Would I not recognise these?
No, because you're a scumbag now.
You
Fucking hell, alright.
You didn't take an investigation check in the cave, so you weren't paying close enough attention to the circles themselves. So you would have noticed them as spell circles, but you wouldn't have gone into detail at, like... It's like the difference between seeing a book and reading the words. Like, you recognise it as a book, but you don't know what the story is.
Story of my life.
So yeah, Relaxio, you suddenly have this cold feeling in the pit of your stomach that the way in which they brought these creatures into the material plane was through organic doors, as they were
gross
too. And you start to piece together that there were 4 guards in the chamber, and 4 new monsters have just come flying out of the tunnel.
Oh dear.
That's where we're gonna leave it tonight. Wait, what?
Are we going to go back and investigate and make sure they're actually,
No, because the monsters have come out at us.
We don't know that.
That's what he's just told us. Didn't you just say there's 4 monsters come out of the cave?
Yeah.
They've probably come out the bodies, but it did not make sense to confirm that.
No, he's just said they've just walked out of the cave. What, you're going to walk past the monsters to get in there?
No, they flew out of the cave and just scattered.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean they've run off?
They've run off, yeah.
Yeah. I meant going in and seeing whether the guards were actually dead and they had come off them or not.
You're more than welcome.
I'll do that then. Fly back and see whether I can pull the guards out or if I'm just going to find a big fucking mess.
Yeah, it's a big fucking mess.
Okay.
All 4 of the guardsmen have been ripped in half, the same way as the other 3 were on the walls.
Does it look like they've been pulled? Something's pulled out of them, or does it look like something has?
It's messy. It
ripped them?
literally looks like their midsection has just exploded. There is blood and bits everywhere. You notice mixed in with like the general gore and viscera are little bronze wheels, a few gears, and a tiny golden short bow that just slowly breaks down into little golden dust.
I can't. Can I take the golden dust back to Magemak?
You can
Here you
certainly
go.
try.
This is all that's left.
Of what?
Oh, little automatons.
Why have you ruined my automatons? My little modrons?
Fuck you! They were like that when I got there, Metal Face.
Alright, don't need to be a prick.
With that, you return somewhat dejectedly back to the barge moored up on the other side of the cave system. Eric asks politely that you keep his identity a secret, and seeing as none of the troops return, asks that you simply inform the watch commander that he died doing his duty.
Eric, I'm gonna have to say there that it's 100 gold to keep it a secret.
What a prick.
He
That
looks
was a
at
gift
you
to the needy.
and says, "It would not be difficult for me to assume a new identity, but I would prefer that the story of Guardsman Eric dies here, or the mental strain a new identity would cause those around me would be somewhat trying."
I can deal with some strain.
Tell you what.
Get the fuck out.
Your fortitude is well noted.
Fuck off. Jesus Christ.
And on that note, you return to Daggerford with the barge and its supplies. On reporting to the watch
Hooray.
commander, you relay your tale of the events from the Riverside Caverns. And
Omitting.
although that the watch commander is somewhat suspicious, they are nevertheless grateful for your help and are sure to put in a good word for you with their superiors. And that brings
Lovely.
us to the end of this evening's adventure.
Hooray.
My thanks to everyone for playing and
Yeah,
everyone
we
for...
sorted that troll bridge problem easily.
Yeah, you did. Yep.
Well, I got the troll eaten, so I feel like it was my.
It's almost like I had an entirely different plan for that, but never mind. Thank you to everyone either watching or listening live in chat, or if you're catching
you
this
still there?
on YouTube later on. There's a few people still in chat, yeah.
No, you went.
Oh, did I
out.
cut
You cut
out
out
again?
for a second.
Oh dear, I need to get this headset looked at. But yes, thank you everyone for coming along. Thank you everyone for playing. Thank you everyone for watching and listening. Once again, quick update: if you are able to do so and you want to support M's fundraising for the Ration Challenge, the website is now up on the stream. It's rationchallenge.org.uk/Emilie Westcott, spelt the French way because reasons. Donations on that are open until December. Is that correct?
December,
yeah.
Open until December. Excellent. And with that, we will be back in 2 weeks' time on Sunday, the 11th of October at 7:30. Stay safe, wash your hands, wear a mask, keep your distance, and we will see you next time. Good night.
Good night, Diceworld fans.
I like that you got in first, but Hunky was
Yeah.
louder.